tonight on an all-new OnPoint podcast brought to you by Beer League Outdoors.
Finally, I'm on the board.
More Northerns have been added to the board. As of right this second, 35 more Northerns to go. Super Bowl's next Sunday. Are you geared up? Are you ready? Are you excited about the game? Or do you only care about the outdoors?
Have you been paying attention to the news, or are you just going on with every day?
This and so much more coming up next on the OnPoint podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the OnPoint podcast presented by Beer League Outdoors. If you're not in the pros, you're in the beer leagues.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the OnPoint podcast. We actually made it all the way here. Jordan had a big run too.
Yep.
Craig and I were 3 hours ago on the lake. Less than 3 hours ago.
2 hours ago.
An hour away from home.
Oh, that was a rush.
It was that. That was a day. Well, I can't. I'm surprised any of us made it. To be honest with you, like, it was tight. It was really tight. I'm trying to figure out what game we got going on here on the big team, the ESPN. Is there a Winter Classic or something going on today, boys? They look to be outside.
They are outside, aren't they?
What band is that?
It's Bruins in Tampa.
Bruins in Tampa.
Raymond James Stadium.
Raymond James Stadium. Who would play at Raymond James Stadium?
Tampa? No, they're
is that where
they're way too dressed up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tampa.
Too many parkas
Raymond
in the stands
James
for Tampa.
Stadium. Somebody Google that.
Yeah. Where
Raymond
is that?
James Stadium. That must be. I'm betting it's a college stadium.
Yeah?
That's my guess. Anyway, if you're tuning into this for the first time ever, welcome to the Beer Leagues Outdoors. I'm Ian West. I run this as best I can. Yeah, that's the way to explain it.
Yep. Chris Gillespie. Jordan Spear. Craig Bradley.
Boom. We're ready. We're ready to get on point. I'm kind of interested in what's going on here. It's amazing. I saw they're going to try to do a Winter Classic in Tampa Bay.
Yeah?
Out in an outdoor stadium. Yeah, they think they got the ice.
That's a lot.
I'm not going to lie. When
that's a lot of equipment to get.
You would think so, eh?
All those glycol.
Have you seen? I think we're a week away from the opening games of the Olympics.
Yep.
And they're having problems with the ice in Italy.
No way.
There's big holes in the ice.
Really?
The stadium is in shambles. Like there's still guys patching drywall.
Isn't that always the way though? Like what year was it that China was bidding on the Olympics and they had footage of people out spray painting the grass green? You remember that?
When did China have the Olympics?
Beijing.
Beijing. Yeah.
Was that summer or winter?
It was summer.
What summer?
Well, they were painting grass.
So
but sometimes they do that. There was an
that's a business. My buddy has a business that paints people's grass.
Yeah.
Like when they're trying to sell their house, he comes along with a big spray painter.
I think they do that a lot.
Like it's environmentally friendly, but I mean, when you're selling your house in the spring and everything's yellow,
California, Arizona, I think that's a big thing. Paint your lawn,
like rock gardens.
Yeah. When they have the water, Well, when they have the water restrictions, you can't water your grass and everything's just hay and dust.
Tumbleweeds.
Right. I did see that Las Vegas too. Like lots of guys are folks artificial turf.
Yeah. My buddy Johnny, my barber, he's heading back to Vegas here shortly.
Nice.
Yeah. He always has a good time down.
I've never been to Vegas.
No, me either.
Really? Oh,
no.
You gotta go to Vegas.
Yeah?
Gotta go to Vegas. My
I'd really like to go to
my second born was made in Vegas, actually.
There you
So what stays in Vegas comes home 9 months later.
Yeah. It doesn't stay.
No.
Okay, well, that place for
Well,
keeps.
I'll be staying home if that's the case.
Just follows you around.
I don't need any more surprises.
That's his nickname, Vegas.
In Vegas? Middle name.
Did anybody Google this yet? Raymond James
You know
Stadium?
what? I haven't yet, but look at the size of the crowd. When they actually pan back, it is not a huge crowd in front
Maybe
of that
they're
stage.
not playing the game.
See, look.
I'm going to guess it's in Boston. They're all wearing toques.
Yeah, but it's not Fenway. So who plays there is what I'm asking.
No.
Raymond James.
Listen, get the boxes out.
Get the Google machine
Get
going.
the
Media
Google.
box.
I didn't ask you to get the encyclopedia. No.
Tampa, Florida.
It is Florida.
Tampa.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Look at them bundled up.
Home to the Buccaneers.
Oh, so
Really?
what is it? Somebody Google the temperature in Tampa Bay. Look at that. It's cold inside the arena.
I was going to say,
like they're
not,
cool.
5
they're not
degrees.
used to it. Yeah, they're not used to it.
5 degrees.
Yeah.
Celsius.
Oh, okay.
Well, they did just say, like, I heard about a cold snap. There was pictures of frozen.
So
like,
this
iguanas
kind of
and
worked
everything.
out for them.
Yeah.
Tampa. So yeah, isn't that crazy?
Well, if it was like
And
30 degrees.
when I was like,
yeah.
it should be a little slushy.
Yeah.
I'm a little embarrassed now because 5 minutes ago I was like, hey, down the road they're hoping to do this in Tampa. I was wrong. They're doing that tonight in Tampa.
Yeah, look at them.
Mark Messier. Oh, Pecan. PK, Subban. Look at that. That's pretty good.
Actually,
I wonder if they're trying to cool the air in the stadium.
It must be. Yeah.
Right? It looks quite a bit colder in 5 degrees.
5 degrees Celsius. I mean, that's chilly for Florida, and
Yeah.
I don't get that a lot.
Yes.
I'll bet you have that. Look at all those blue jerseys. Mm-hmm. They're probably Leaf jerseys. Let's be real here.
Snowbirds going down. Yeah.
Right?
So what have you guys been up to?
Oh, man.
We haven't seen you guys in a little while.
Hockey.
Yeah.
How's hockey going?
Good. I get to watch from the stands for a bit.
Suspension?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Oops. So a couple weeks ago.
Voiced our opinion, did we?
Well, a couple weeks ago, we're getting really hammered by the refs, and he brings over a mouth guard, and I said, those your glasses? He didn't like that. Didn't like it.
Nice. Yeah.
So that was a 2-gamer.
Yeah.
Can't imagine why.
2.
And then, last week, I knew I had a suspension. So every time you get a secondary suspension, they double it. So initially it was 3 games. It would have been doubled to 6. So last weekend I was cordial. I just said, you got to stop running. Like, call the guys for running the goalie. The goalie's getting run. And if you've ever been a goalie, you don't just roll and tumble because your pads are restrictive, and you can blow a knee, you can blow a hip. So I said, hey, stop. You got to call them to stop running the goalie. And at the 4th time, I said, see the kids fighting there and throw them like haymakers? It's because they're running the goalie. And he goes, what's your name? I'm like, why? He's like, what's your name?
Ian West.
You should have said
CEO of Beer League.
You could have used that word. That'd have been awesome.
He's like,
if they called it and suspended me, that would have been great.
Start handing out business cards with his name on it. Anytime
Where are you from, Little Britain?
Yes.
So yeah, got tossed for that. I'm like, for what? I'm like, and then it was a 6-gamer, and I'm like, I should have actually said something then.
Yeah.
Make it worth it.
You didn't go. I would have went back. Yeah, you should have went back when you figured it all out and been like, whoa, well, let's make this worth it.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
And another thing.
Yeah. By the way.
Yeah, but they reduced it to 3 games.
You know what?
It's interesting sitting with all the moms. Like, they're loud.
Next week, you should get one of those big pairs of glasses. Instead
Yeah. 100%. And a cane.
And every time they skate by and look up at you and just be like, hey, want these?
Yeah. We all chip in and get him some meta glasses so we can review his point of view.
Young Griff, who used to work at the East Hill, he got suspended for foul language in a AA game. Like, big suspension.
Oh, we had a kid.
You can't say anything.
Oh no, they're so bad. It's not bad now. They're so restrictive. Like, the bar that used to be here is literally, you can't even ask the ref how his day is going if you have an intonation to it. Like,
I was
really
a kid got suspended today because he got like cross-checked and then obviously throwing bombs. He calls the kid a pussy.
Yeah.
Can't
Done.
say
That's
that.
done. No, gone.
Minimum 7.
You might hurt someone's feelings.
7 games?
You know
It's
what?
hockey.
If one
it's
face off,
getting-
when I was in Pee
it's
Wee,
getting bad.
I'd have been suspended for life. The things that I said to people on the ice, and here's the thing.
No kidding.
I think it's an important part of like growing up to learn when you can use that language and when you can't. There's nothing wrong with getting in the opponent's head.
Sure,
Right?
No.
I would score goals and ask I'd be like, that was a beauty.
Playing Ed
I
games?
would,
Come
like,
on.
all the time. I'd be on face-off asking which one was his mom. Hey, who's your mom up there? Is that your sister? Whatever it took.
Where are they sitting? I want to blow kisses.
Here's the thing. You're right. Yeah. But like, you have to win the face-off. What are you supposed to do? You
Get in
just
their
let
head.
him win? I would say
Get in his head.
anything. I would try to upset the other coach.
Yeah.
Just because then he would start yelling at them, and then the more
the whole team off.
The more you can draw the attention off the game and more onto you. Like, I was fine out there. I loved it. The more that like they got yipping back, I'd smile at them.
Oh, it's the
right.
best.
I
Remember when hockey teams had enforcers?
Right.
Right?
But it's like
It's the best. But times have changed.
I think
so
there
much
is
now.
a spot to learn to use that language, and I think I learned that like you could say anything out on the ice. But as soon as you got off life, back to polite. Hey, how are you? Nice game, good game, right? Like I would tell I
100%.
was not unpolite when I got off the ice. But Kurt Appelman comes to mind. Kurt was a year older than me. We always went to elementary school and stuff together.
Yep.
The quietest, nicest kid ever. As soon as he got out on the ice, he was a completely different.
That was his outlet.
Like, he was an animal.
Honestly, we have a kid on the team. He's one of my son's best friends. And I will pick him up, drive him to hockey, or drive him wherever. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you so much for driving me. Have a great night.
Great manners, minds his P's and
Oh my God,
Q's.
the kid is just
polite.
like a beauty. Thank you, Mr. Spear. I really appreciate this.
Yeah.
You get him on the ice, he's
Creative
like,
cussing.
You suck." I'm like, watch him go by the bench, and you're like a trucker or a sailor, like
Kid
just
turned into it.
going.
Yeah. You went full Aussie.
And then he comes back, and then he like cross checks kid in the neck, comes back after his penalty, and he's like,
High five.
He's like, I'm sorry, Mr. Spear. And he's like, I shouldn't have done that.
But it like
The next
yeah.
shift, just
Animal.
annihilates him. I love him.
But do
I
you
love
not
him.
think that like that kind of behavior, like when they like some kids have to be reprimanded because they don't know when to shut it off, right?
Yes.
Like
Sure.
you can't be yelling at kids that we're gonna fight in the parking lot, right?
No.
I can remember being in the penalty box and being like, "You wait, there's the time ticking." I was like, "I'm not playing. You might as well go and take your equipment off." I was like, "I'm going as soon as that door opens, I'm coming for you. Better get to that bench." Right? And I can remember one kid, like his bench was right there, and you could see that his father was, and we were probably like 15, 16. I was like high school, and his dad was right. His dad was going to open the door to get him in there, right? And I was like, I'm coming. Right, and as soon as they open that door,
I can skate faster,
and,
pissed off than you can scared.
I will
You're a
also,
bully.
I will also
Was.
say that the timekeeper probably gave that kid a 2-second head start because he fumbled on the gate, and I was like, loser. As soon as it opened this much, I was gone, and the kid got off the ice, and I stood there and told his father what I thought of this whole situation. I was like, and I can remember my father screaming because the game's going on. I'm standing there, and I was like, man, will you tell your kid, run away? And I was like, was he not playing the rest of the game? I was like, as soon as he gets on that ice, I'm jumping those boards. I was like, I play first line center, and I will start screaming for a line change. And the kid never played the rest of the game. And I thought I wasn't even going to fight. And you know what? To be honest with you, he probably had 20 pounds on me. And I just seemed scary because I was yelling, the aggressor.
Yep.
There's a good chance he could have beat the loving snot out of me. But I had him scared.
Get in their head.
Right, that's
100%
right.
get in their head.
So, but you know what? I will tell you that after the game, too, I went to that kid and I was like, hey, there's no hard feelings. That's hockey.
Yep.
I said, I wouldn't have hurt you. Right? And I went to his dad and I said to the other coach, I said, hey, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to speak to you like that impolitely, but we were playing hockey out there and I'm here to win. I'm not here to lose.
Yeah.
And you know what? The kid I shook both their hands, and I was like, "Oh, I'll see you at the next game."
This is also before
Right?
participation trophies for everyone back home.
I remember one time, I remember one time, and I was telling Ann just the other night. I played in a playoff series where my only job was to cover this one center. Like as soon as he went on the I was double shifting. He was double shifting, right, and the whole thing, right. And he was a lot stronger than me, like a lot strong. And he I remember having to really work hard to just keep up with him. And my only job was I remember my coach telling me, if at the end of the playoff series you both have 0 points, you've done your job.
Sure.
Right? Just do not let him score because as soon as he got started, he was going to fill that net.
Steamroll it. Yeah.
And I remember he scored a goal, and I wasn't on the ice. And on the way to the bench, there was of the next shift, I tapped him on the ass and said,
Good game.
Good game, exactly. And he filled me in. And you know what?
Oh, sure.
I never took my gloves off, and he got 5 minutes and 2 minutes. And every time I skated by when he was in there, I go,
Yeah. Oh,
right?
It's mental. It's a mental game.
It is. It is for hockey is for different.
But you took the wind out of his sails.
I did because I got 3 minutes.
But you know what?
I got 5 minutes on the ice without him.
I think there's a degree of that where it's you could argue that it's not sportsmanly to do that kind of stuff. I think it is because at the end of the day, when the game is done, you have a respect for each other, and the game's done.
I
you
don't
leave
think
it on the ice.
I don't think it's sportsmanly in some sports. I don't think that behavior is okay in baseball. Baseball is a gentleman's game, and even though you're smack talking,
Oh, it's the same as rugby, man. Rugby's a gentleman's sport. Afterwards, you
Yeah,
wanna see,
but, when
you
you're
wanna see
I-
two teams come together and drink, go to a rugby game.
I don't think
Both teams will line up there. Go watch a Toronto Wolfpack game. When it's done, the crowds come out of the stands. Everyone's down in the beer garden at the end.
Maybe.
Both teams are there. Everyone's just drinking, shaking hands, laughing. Both teams doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I never. Played
I'd have
hockey.
a hard time seeing South Africa and New Zealand after the World Cup and one team lost. Those guys having a drink together, but maybe they do.
Yeah,
But
man.
I'm saying like in baseball,
Different sport.
it's a different sport. It's more. It's not even a gentleman's game. It's just you don't scream that stuff, right?
Yeah.
There is some tense moments in there, but there is a code of conduct. NFL, I can't even imagine what those guys say to each other. The defensive and offensive line. There's maybe men could go to jail, right? Like to be honest with you, figure skating, it's probably not like politically.
Couple knee injuries.
Do you know what I
and
mean?
but
Like
other than that,
Like, that's
But do you know what I mean?
violence,
Like,
yeah.
depending on what you do, like there is code of conduct.
Yep.
Like these hockey players, they're psychopaths.
And it starts at a young age.
Yeah,
It does. It does.
starts at a young
There's
age.
more.
You want to hear people
there's
that can
more
yell some
to
stuff
this.
in traffic?
There's more to this than
play
just
hockey.
being good at hockey, right? Like temperament. You know what I watched on Spit and Chicklets one time, and they were like, "You think your kid's great at 14? Wait till he meets women and alcohol, and we'll see who's." Because how many hockey players are just lost to alcoholism? Too much
You know
party.
what? And even then, like knowing the kids now, not to say they're all going to become alcoholics, but like these are like kind of the final years where they're turning 16, 17.
Yeah.
They're going to get interested in girls or
Right.
whatever, and they're going to start going to parties. They're going to get summer jobs. So this is kind of like the downslope. Unless you're like an elite player, you're probably going to just
Yeah.
Last
Where
couple
your life
years.
is spoken for.
you're going to beer league, right? You're not unless
Hey,
you're
even
extremely
Ashley
good.
plays U15 house league. We're losing kids.
Yeah.
The best player on the team hasn't been showing up because he'd rather party with his friends.
Yep.
And that's okay.
It happens.
I don't like the fact that like Ashley's little, he has to play U21 next year.
Really?
Wow.
There's
Yeah,
there's no
because there's-
U18.
No.
So, I mean, do you think that's entirely
Open borders,
people-
though. You can go anywhere. Open borders now.
Oh, really?
So you could sign up to Newcastle. You could sign up to
Interesting. Because he can't go play with 21-year-olds.
Oh, he'll
So-
get
Like
steamrolled.
he needs 2 more years
Yeah, it's open
to
borders
get
now,
there.
man.
How
Yeah,
much
yeah.
of that do you think is kids wanting to go and do something other than sports? And how much of it is parents that can't afford to enroll their kids?
That too.
No, well, like, yeah, but it's not like you get to U15 and then all of a sudden you can't afford it anymore.
No.
Like-
Well, I
like-
just mean the state of things getting more and more expensive to afford.
Well, I think
I
that-
walked out of Food Basics the other day with a bag that cost me over $100.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah, everything's getting expensive though.
Yeah.
I can tell you that I spent way more than $100 on ice fishing the last month.
little
A
bit.
little bit more with tip.
But
Hey,
like,
before we
but
get started here, never mind. You finish up.
I think that like you got to pay to play, and unfortunately, you're right. Like hockey numbers are down. The Americans have, I think, more people in youth hockey in the United States now than we have in Canada.
Yeah.
Their numbers are climbing, but like.
I think it's an economy thing.
But here's the deal
It
too.
used to be $500. Now they're $800. You get an upper level. Anything past house league, you're paying $3,000. Go up above that.
I can tell you, though-
5,000, 10,000, and then hey, we're going to take a trip to Florida to compete in a tournament. Oh, okay. So there's
If your kid can fill the net, though,
You know.
there's a dad on the team who will pay your kid to play. Like I know lots of circumstances where somebody on the team's kid who was on the borderline of making the AAA team, and that kid was wearing like hand-me-down everything, but that kid's going to score 100 goals, and this one's going to score 2, and that kid will make the team because that dad paid for everything.
100%.
That is the thing. Like as long as you're good enough, somebody will pay.
I hope so.
Right?
Don't you have 2 in hockey?
Where are these parents?
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? That's a case, but everything's getting expensive, and we're not getting out of there. We can move on to that topic. Do you want to do your thing first?
Yeah, I got a surprise for everybody here
Yeah?
Yeah.
from our good friends at K9 Security.
Oh, no way.
There we go.
They,
Thank you, Dave.
Oh, hey, look at
Is
this.
this mine?
Yeah, man.
That's a great color.
I like that.
Thanks, Dave. I do like that
Buddy,
too.
thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Dave, buddy.
That's a beautiful little.
And for our special guest,
Ooh.
Look at you.
Look at that.
I got that in trade for that that hat that's coming, right?
Yeah, it's on order.
Oh, that's sweet. Look at
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
Great. Thank you, Dave.
yeah,
If
thanks,
it-
Dave.
Dave, you know that it's 92 degrees down here, and if it wasn't hot, I would put this down. On. Thank you, Dave. I'm going to wear that tomorrow.
That is beautiful.
That is awesome.
They're super comfy. I'm wearing mine.
Yeah, look at
Also,
that.
thanks to Dave for letting me put all my ice fishing stuff at your house. I appreciate
No
that.
kidding. And you want to talk about stuff that takes up a lot of space, man. If you're a goose hunter, if you're an ice fisherman,
I've
you
never,
got a
never
boat.
been ice. So I've never been ice fishing. So
Okay.
like, what? Give me an idea of
well,
what
you
all
see,
the stuff
there's
you're
water,
doing.
and water
Like-
gets cold.
Or do you want
Like-
to start?
Go
on.
And
then what happens?
We're towing like 2 big huts and a snowmobile right now in an enclosed trailer. There's no, like, the huts won't fit in the box of a truck.
No.
And they would have fit in like a.
And they're collapsible. I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah, they flip over and they get
Like a
smaller,
deer,
but
like a
there's
deer blind kind of thing, or
on a sled, a deer blind on a sled.
Like a pop-up ice hut, like a hub.
Yeah.
The bottom
Like
is a
the
sled,
hub-
and then there's just a flip-up frame.
Let me see if I got a
bolted to
picture
the bad
here.
boy, and then
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got it.
we just built one.
Well, I only ask, like I said, I've
We just
never
built
been
it.
ice fishing, but
Yeah.
also maybe some of the listeners are like, I have no idea.
Right.
Maybe they went.
Well,
like,
everyone sees the ones that you rent and they get dragged out there, and it's a
So
shed.
those are.
Yes.
Nice
you have
little
a-
camper.
Do you have a picture of the outside of the hut?
Yeah, somewhere. Let me just.
Oh, there you go. So there it is,
Okay.
and then it folds back, and there's 2 like bucket seats in there.
Metal frame and flips
There's
up.
there's on that
Okay, yeah,
cross
yeah,
post.
yeah.
Then you sit there and you jig in here, and then there's other styles. We've been watching a lot of American ones where the
It's like a
get
hotel.
ready. That's a nice hut.
Yeah. My buddy has something like that. Like I said,
Yeah,
he's
in
got
the
something.
inside of that one, there's like 5 TVs, like that.
Yep. It's a hunting camp on wheels.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my 2027 plan right there. Like so we had a good day on the lake.
Find
Yeah.
somewhere to park. That's another matter.
We've started
That
to
too,
pick
right?
up a little more on the pike program.
Yeah,
Yeah.
picking up some steam.
There'll be 2 videos out this week of ice fishing adventures. Something magical happened right at the end of the night that I called tonight. That was fun.
Oh.
We had to stay a little late.
We were coming in hot.
Yeah.
But as soon I set hook, I set hook. I felt a couple big pumps, and I was like, "Oh yeah!"
She's a giant.
As soon as I got that fish in, I got the hook out, put her down the hole, and I looked at him, and I was like, "We have to go right now."
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Pretty
Gave
much.
It, gave it a kiss and
And
there
then
you
we
go.
just started packing.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That'll be in the video.
Yes, it will.
And
Yeah, we made it.
little mishap coming across. Had to
Yeah, that
Double back
won't
or
that won't
something?
make the video.
had to double back.
So, so we're doing that plus augers. Like, there's a lot of gear. You need a lot of, but you don't need. I shouldn't say that. I caught myself. You don't need a lot of gear. It's the more you spend, the more comfortable, the more fun you have.
Of course.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, if
Being
you're going to be
warm.
out in the cold, in the wind, any little bit you can do to afford yourself a little bit of comfort goes a long way at the end of the day.
100%. No matter what you're doing, cross country skiing.
Yeah,
or like,
yeah.
Sure.
Well, it's the same as me going portaging, you know.
You can
Yeah.
You start upgrading your kit all the time. Like the boys I go with, they used to always go in a big heavy tent. They brought a cast iron pan, a folding stove with
Yep.
the green 1-pounder propane tanks. You're hauling them in, hauling them out, and over years we've dialed it in. I started going with them, and I didn't want to go in a tent, so I go in a hammock.
Yep.
And then now
Much
buddy,
later.
buddy Larry goes in the hammock, and my buddy Dave goes in the hammock, and you know you start
That makes
upgrading your
sense.
kit. Like, okay, well, titanium cutlery. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but grams make ounces, ounces make pounds. Buying better quality hiking boots because a pound on your feet's 5 pounds in your backpack. There's guys that go to the nth degree, and they're like, "Oh, we're ultralight." So you got a $5,000 hybrid canoe that's 30 pounds. It's beautiful. And then, you know, so you see these guys, these packs that are so dialed in. Like, I know exactly what I need and where it is at all times. And they will tighten it down so it's the perfect size to fit them. They will sew the straps and cut off the extra webbing just because it's dead weight. That's going a little crazy for me. But I mean, dedication, good
Yeah,
for you.
no, good for them.
I like
I
to have a
think
little
that like
adjustment.
anything
I
you
hate a
can
lot, let alone
anything you can make a super expensive or super cheap,
Sure.
right? Like,
Well, the first time I went, it was a hammock that I made. Now I've got a much nicer one.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, it could be like deer hunting.
Yes.
100%.
You're gonna go out
Same
and you're
thing.
gonna park your butt
And
on
it,
the
it
base of a
depends
tree,
on like how
or
many
you're gonna
times
get
you're
a
going to do it.
sling, or
Like,
you're gonna get
A saddle.
or a pop-up blind or a permanent
for
blind,
sure.
right?
So it really depends too on like how much you're going to do this. Like you wouldn't put big money into a canoe to portage once every 2 years.
No.
I've been ice fishing like
Every weekend.
yeah,
A
and then like
lot this year.
deer hunting, I probably did 45 days. Right, so I don't mind investing in that stuff if
course.
you're going to do it lots.
Yes.
But like, if you're going to do stuff like once or twice a year, then it all depends on what you're going to do. And
Buy
here's
the
the other
$3,000 rifle that
here's
you'll
the-
use every 5 years.
Yeah, like that doesn't make sense. A $700 rifle will cover that.
Unless you got the funds, and I'm
Yeah,
buying them all.
like
Then they teach
we're,
their own,
we're,
right?
also, we're also going to let's throw it there that we're not one of the 2 million millionaires in Canada.
No.
I think there was 2 million millionaires.
Something like that, yeah.
2,000 million or something like that. I don't know.
2 million.
Yeah.
38 million of us are poor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
2
that
million
was,
people
I think
doing
that was-
okay, and the rest of us are
Yeah.
food bank.
Scraping.
We're here.
Yeah. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess you got to like pick and choose where you're spending your cash. But like, my purchases, I bought the Otter Lodge XR
Yeah, you're
Pro. It's awesome.
It's
It's made
nice.
life a lot
Cadillac.
more comfortable. Strikemaster Maven 10-inch power auger.
that auger looks amazing.
We did kill the
That
battery
is
today.
slick.
It is amazing.
How many holes did you drill today?
Probably like 50. We really did like,
We were moving. We didn't even set up till this afternoon.
yeah, like we just
Man.
fished outside.
Did you keep batteries though, lithium ion? Did you keep them warm, like in?
Yeah,
a
I've been
warm
in
location?
my hoodie, like inside my bibs,
Good.
off,
Yeah.
inside, and I would warm it up.
you
I
leave
didn't
them-
do it every
you
time.
leave them sitting there.
Oh yeah,
killed
you'll
it.
lose half your
So
battery.
we probably did 50 holes, but we would do like 15 minutes, no fish, move another 100 yards.
Right.
And I was like, Craig was driving the sled, and I was just holding on to it. He would stop, I would pull a hole, he would throw
Pop a
his
hole, yeah.
The graph in.
So the base.
he would
just-
throw his
the base
graph
just
in.
Swiss cheese after like half an hour.
Yeah. So like,
Find our way
few-
back, follow the holes.
but we found what we were looking for.
Yeah, it
As
worked.
As soon as I found like what we were looking for, we were on them, and we were getting bites. And that's really what you got to do. I think the hardest part is that I haven't ice fished in 10 years, and
Takes a bit to
I
come back to you.
know what I'm looking for. I just don't know where it is. The other thing is that I'm in utter refusal to pay $80 to download the Navionics. I do understand if I can find a way to plug in one of my Garmin units, then I can use the Active Captain to download the maps onto there, but it is in my boat, and I don't want to put a boat. So
Battery in the boat.
I'm going to figure that out this week, or I'm just going to mount one of those Garmins on a snowmobile, and then I'm going to have that. But it is hard. You know what? I guess I'm so used to like driving my boat and having the map right there on my dash to be like, here's the lines, and I know what I'm looking for just by looking at the charts, right? And I
But
wouldn't,
we don't have the charts.
but we don't have the charts, so that has been a bit of a hassle. But you know what? Like my plan is to put my 7-inch on my right in between the handlebars of snowmobile.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put a transducer in behind that. And what I did today, stop, drill a hole, and just throw that over.
Toss her down.
And that's fish.
Yeah.
It was beautiful outside today. It wasn't cold.
Yeah, you guys were saying that.
It
I
was
didn't
like
even, we brought my hut, but I didn't even set it up.
No.
No.
I set my hut
Nice.
up just to get the heater on and make us coffee.
Yeah, there really wasn't any wind. Like,
It didn't feel like minus 12 at all.
It was beautiful.
Little Britain was real calm.
Oh,
Oh, it was nice out on the ice.
Well, that's the difference here, right? Like you can have minus 12, sun, no clouds, beautiful,
beautiful,
day.
Yeah.
beautiful.
You get, a
little
20 kilometer hour
dampness. Oh.
wind, and you're like, wow, now it's minus 30.
Well, I
This
mean,
sucks.
Last weekend I wasn't here because I was up north. It was the first time in, better part of half a year, me going up and having a boys' weekend up at the cottage. We usually do them, we try to do it like every other month or so. It's been a bit. Life's been
hectic.
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 Yep.
So we went
Oh,
up, and
good
we always aim to have one at the beginning of the year like this because two of the boys, the twins, their birthdays in mid-January.
Nice.
Me and my buddy Blake, mine's next weekend. His is the day after mine. And
So a couple extra pops.
Yours
were
is
had
next
up there,
weekend?
maybe?
yeah, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm
I
getting
guess it's been a year.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
That's been a year.
Yeah.
And we went to Chris's party last year.
Yeah. I just brought my girlfriend to where we went, and I was telling
No
her
way.
that too. Yeah, love
Stone-
that restaurant.
It is really good.
Yeah,
What
Tuscan
is
Wolf
it?
and
Yeah,
Whippy.
Whippy.
Man, oh man, oh man,
Pizzas,
so good.
10 out of 10.
What's it called?
Tuscan Wolf.
Tuscan Wolf. Must be new.
Highway? No,
New?
It's
No?
been there for a few years, man. Yeah, you know Highway 2 and Brock Road Whitby,
Yep.
Oh.
Downtown.
right there at the Four Corners.
Amazing pizza.
Really?
Maybe
Buddy.
one of some of the best
Buddy.
pizzas I've ever had, but
I
like
used to work down there. Like
200 different choices.
Oh yeah, they
Like-
got the blanc, like the white sauce. You got the red sauce. You got
Unbelievable.
pasta.
Wow, okay.
Tiramisu. You're lucky if it's in because it sells out every day.
10 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Unreal. Since we're talking about restaurants, shout out to George, who was the former owner of the Olympus Burger. He sold it.
I heard
Former?
that. I
Yeah,
heard
great.
it.
Who's
are they
bought
keeping
it?
Are they keeping it?
Yeah. Somebody.
That's my
legit?
question. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody new
Yeah.
ownership.
Good.
But
Me and
like,
the wife were freaking out. She mentioned that this morning. She's like, Olympus Burger Show.
Well, it's like the
Oh,
rail
no.
side,
Oh,
right?
no.
Like I used to love going there and get the Saganaki. Now
Yeah.
I haven't been back, and everyone's like, it's just not the same.
It's not the same. But I think that George has a good thing in there.
Oh
and,
God, yeah.
I do believe it's local ownership, and it'll keep going.
What
They've
was
done
it?
a,
They
they,
got,
he's
like-
done a
That's
great
good. You guys-
job growing that
I've
from
s-
nothing
Best
to
burger in Ontario, was it?
World.
yeah at one time.
He got it was top 5, I think.
Top 5 in the
10.
world. I think it was
Yeah.
number 1 in.
Sorry,
Canada.
George, I'm not.
Yeah.
I think it was.
If anyone
top 10
knows,
or
or
even the
George,
best.
if you happen to be watching, buddy, correct us because absolutely.
Shout out to George. Don't
Amazing
care no
burger.
more. Apologize to the new owners. George got it. George is out.
Yeah.
Shout
Big
out-
shoes to fill.
Shout out to the manufacturers of zip ties.
Oh, okay. Tell that story.
Oh.
So
I get mine
last
from the dollar
weekend,
store, so
No, listen to
I got the
that.
cheapest one.
Monday, we're out ice fishing.
Yeah.
Everybody, we got 3 huts, right? Me, Owen, West.
Yeah.
Everybody's setting their huts up. I get my hut up, go to shut the door. Zipper
that's right.
explodes.
Your zipper.
Both of them. There's two pulls. Blows both of them gone.
Just too cold, or like
Grenades.
caked with ice, or just
Got a little excited to get in there and close it.
I don't know.
Get out of there to pee.
I've had a couple of years where she's been giving me kind of attitude.
Oh yeah.
Well, she exploded on the weekend.
Just detonated.
He stayed out on the ice, and I brought him a coffee, and he had the the hut cover over the door. Like I went to pass him his coffee,
where you
and I
going?
was like, "Where is he?" And he reached out. He's like, "I'm
just
good
like
in
a
here."
hand pops.
Yeah.
Anything to keep the heat in, bud. I'm telling you.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, so up at the cottage last weekend, we had it on the thermometer. It was minus 32.8. And we were behind the cottage.
Felt like that inside.
Yeah, behind the cottage, so we had a bit of a windbreak. But the second we started walking up the hill, because it's got a dirty hill on it, to go up to where my buddy Blake's house is. We built that house. It's a geodesic dome, but it's
Yep.
at the top of the hill. So to get up to it, it's a steep incline. And the second you're not behind the cottage, taking the wind,
a little crisp.
it went right through.
Oh.
Your coat's crinkly. You're like, ooh. So we were a little polluted, so it wasn't as bad. But
So yesterday,
Do you
West,
feel that? Kind of.
ish.
West and I tried to get the zipper back
I
together.
tried.
We
How'd that
pulled
go?
and stitching and
I
everything.
couldn't get it.
None.
I tried to feed that
Once
To the point where he's just like,
correct.
she's dicked.
Like we got to the point where 15
Knackered.
minutes in, and sausage fingers here is and, I'm like hold it tight, and I'm trying not to get frustrated, but I'm getting frustrated.
I can tell.
But
I can tell.
like
I'm sure.
you couldn't get you
couldn't line them up.
You couldn't line them up. Like you got to go on both at the same time.
Yeah.
So as more it got, and I could see his hands, and he'd go to reach in, and then he'd pull them back, right? And I knew we were there, and I'm holding it in because he's got to be cold as I am. And you got it seems like it should be so easy,
Yeah.
and it is just
Not.
not.
You know what you want it to do,
And
it's just not doing it.
and in my head, I'm like, well, you only work one way, stupid. And I got it fed on
one
there, and I
job.
go to pull it,
Yeah.
and it's closing, and then in the corner, and and I'm like, it's over.
So zip ties,
40 of them.
4-0.
no more, no less.
But so he can still flip
About
it.
2
How many?
packs.
All of
Still
them.
flip it to get it on and off.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, we've got maybe 6 to 8 weeks left of this. Just fix it, and then at
Jerry
the
rig
end of the year,
100%.
we'll pull the
Jerry
thing off, and you take it down to the seamstress. She'll put a new zipper in. Good as new.
Yeah.
But you got to save it right now because he was like, "Wash, do you need to make a room in your hut?" And I was like, "Good luck."
Monday night when we're out, I'm like, it's fine outside when the sun's up, but as soon
As soon as
the
it's
sun-
not,
we're bunking.
yeah.
Good luck.
Called Big Spoon.
Yeah, right.
Well, like I don't mind having two guys in the hut, but it's so much easier in there to do one, and
Yeah.
you get two rods, so both fish are yours,
Yeah.
right?
Those are the rules.
No, I agree.
So like
It was great.
and you can spread out. A big thing of ice fishing is like
Covering space.
they don't move like they do in the summertime. So 5 feet makes a big difference. Like 5 feet away, this guy can just be wailing on them,
Yep.
and you're just not on the right line.
Yep.
Right.
Think about this: fish underwater, like the ice doesn't matter. Like I think that as the ice gets thicker, it gets quieter down there.
Sure.
They don't like noise. You got to kind of be quiet. I noticed the other night too when it got dark, I wasn't getting hits. I turned off half my lights, right? Because you got to think down there. All of a sudden, there's
A glow. A great big glow.
Yeah.
well, it would, especially at a walleye with those walleye lights, and maybe that pushes them away. I start getting hits as soon as I shut half the lights off. I shut the
Really?
lights over the holes off, right? Like I still need light in there to film, so I just adjusted all the lights so that it was light up top, and I was trying to put as minimal light. So
Down below.
Down the hole.
storms matter, snow matters, like everything matters to them. Like the ice is not there; they're still gonna bite. Pre, post, front.
Yeah.
East wind's no good. Like they know what's going. Like they can feel it. But
And there's got to be
so-
some underwater currents.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
When
there
it's,
always
Oh,
be
for
current,
sure.
right?
so when
right?
it's cool, you might get a warm current coming from somewhere, and they're like, I like
That's
this.
right.
spot.
Or you might get like most bodies of water have a river going through them, like
Or a spring, or-
like do you know what I mean? Like
So
river
there might
goes
be
up.
A cool spot,
current-
a warm spot, a slow spot, fast spot.
That's
We
right.
caught them tonight deeper than we were planning on. It was more of like I got Craig's hole drilled, and I had to keep taking the battery off and putting the battery on, and like zzz, and then run out of battery and then take
more.
her off.
Oh,
and
you
I-
just
and he was
skirting the edge of-
he was
of
he was
death
like
of the battery.
well,
Yeah.
if you get me a hole here, and in my head I was like, that's negative attitude. I'm getting this hole 'cause you're
When
not-
you get the hole down
yeah,
here.
you're not coming in there with me. So I had a slip float going, and so badly I wanted that float to go down and then just set hook on a giant. And I did. I missed one. But yeah, that's what my second hole was dedicated to, my old slip float. I'm sleeping on the ice before the end of the year. I don't know how, but I like if we didn't have this show tonight, we'd still
End of the
we'd
season. I
still
go with
be
end
there.
of the season, not the end of the year. She might be a little.
Yeah, end of the season. True story.
It might
But-
be a little
Good
floaty
catch. Come
come
Sunday.
I think
Or
that's my
July.
like.
Warm.
Yeah.
We were talking on the way home. If I had a trailer, one of them 20-foot
Wheelhouse?
I know a spot I'd be putting her on this week. And I don't think I'd ever leave. I would have come home, got gear,
Just do the
dog,
podcast right there.
everybody. And we'd been going until the bite was over. And now it's just going to get better and better and better because tonight's fish was for sure a lake fish, which means they're coming. Right? It's going to, from now
Yep.
till the end of February when that Zone 20 walleye pike bite ends, there are going to be more and more every day. So I'm super excited. If you're thinking about getting out for
And catching a
giant
good
walleye,
fish, just like a deer, it's going to light a little bit of fire under you, so you're
Yeah.
going to be out there way more.
You
than-
got
well,
one-
I want
Yeah,
to.
right.
You've got one more week suspension?
For hockey.
Do you have other suspensions?
Oh, tons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be
For
clear.
hockey,
You gotta
or what
come
are we
out-
talking
Be
about?
a little more clear.
Before the end of the year, we
Hockey.
got to find a day that you can come out
Work,
with us.
Yeah.
hockey, wife. What are we talking about?
Ooh,
Yes, no, I got
license.
luckily, I don't say luckily, but we have a lot of makeup games this week because
Yeah.
we lost a lot to the snowstorm.
Sure.
They didn't want to come down to us. We didn't want to go to them. Kingston.
Okay, so you're burning through those suspensions real quick.
Oh yeah, I'll be done by Saturday morning.
Oh, nice.
Is there a game Saturday?
Saturday is it Friday? Yeah, well, yeah, and then I got another got a tournament.
No way.
Oh,
You gotta
we
find.
got-
You
no
gotta
work.
find a day before the end of the year to come ice fishing with us.
Yeah, it'll be
Well,
probably
you can
like
go on
six-
my-
before the end of the
You
season.
can go on my.
It'll be
hut.
between the hours of 6 a.m. and 7:30 a.m.
They'll be there.
Yeah.
Only because it's your first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
be
After
gentle.
that,
Be
you're on
gentle.
your own.
Right?
Yeah. You get one trip in the hut. But
I have a koi pond in my front yard. Let's do that.
There you go.
and I don't think like night fishing isn't the greatest thing ever, but I was talking to Ange this week, and I was like, everything's better outside. Like it's watching TV on the deck with a fire, a baseball game is better than
How
watching.
many times we sat on your back deck
Right?
there, just had the best time.
But it's just better because it's outside. You could-
Hollywood's birthday.
Yeah, you could watch the same thing inside.
That's Knoxville.
With Knoxville's birthday.
But it's better on the deck. I think in my head that like there can't be anything better than at least having a line down. Like, well, I feel like if I'm doing something, like how do I explain this? I like watching TV, right? But I feel like I'd like to watch TV so much more if there was a hole and I was doing something else. Like my focus wasn't on the TV. Like this is my main focus.
It's background noise, but it's there.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I really like, you know what? If I could have a fire YouTube channel where all I did was make campfires, like you in the group chat, I burn a lot of wood in a bucket.
If you go far enough back on my Instagram, you'll see videos of me winter camping, just sparking a fire in the woods.
I really
They're
like
short, but they're there. I love it.
Awesome.
watching the baseball game, but the main focus is the fire. The fire is what I'm out here for.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're right, and
Smell
I want
the crackle.
like I've learned so much just from that bucket about oxygen and like placing the wood and like how much like
And
just
not
a
using
little
galvan.
right, like just how much more like
Start cooking over it though.
Yeah,
Start
right.
cooking over it. It's
yeah.
not just your little teepee. You can
No.
do different types.
Yeah.
Hot spots, cool
Holes,
spots.
buddy.
It's
Yeah.
dope.
and
man.
just
It's
how
so
much
good.
like you move this stick and this stick
Yeah.
and you've grit a tunnel in there and like
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
be-
yeah.
I think that's really interesting. I just like learning stuff.
Thermodynamics, yeah.
How do we get a fire on the ice?
Oh, easy.
Yeah, you just take
It's
wood.
the living part that's hard.
Yeah. It won't
No.
go through. You could have the biggest fire and it would
Yeah.
take a
Yeah, no,
month.
ice and snow have like so much like thermodynamic.
If you were to
Yeah,
just
something here.
you could
a 2-inch gap between you and the ice, or the bucket and the ice, you're fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just
But yeah,
airflow.
like that would be kind of fun. I would like to have a propane fireplace in the. I'm telling you, I like.
You need a bigger hut, man.
I'm gonna get a 20-footer.
one of those little buddy heaters. Get one of those little buddy.
I have one.
Oh,
in
we've
my-
run.
Oh
them,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Well, we were in Dave's hut there a
not quite
couple
as far
weeks
as the
back,
fire.
and
No,
that,
but
the propane and the buddy
I-
kept frosting over, and we
But
had to
here's
shut
the
it down.
thing. I would like my hut and the snowmobile during the day to go in right, but I'd like a home base.
Yeah.
I'm like this guy. You don't believe me. I willed that fish tonight. I told you it was going to happen, didn't I?
Yeah.
I tell you everything that's going to happen. You know why? Because I just throw stuff out in the universe and I just will this shit to go.
Then it happens.
Listen,
Sometimes it goes, yeah, let's throw him a bone. Let's see what happens.
well, you guys have all been there where I
Yeah,
said
yeah.
like, oh, hey, we're going to do this, and everybody kind of just rolled their eyes, and then
Okay,
2
okay.
days
And then it's
later, I was like,
happening.
well, it's right here. What are you guys waiting for?
Yeah.
Right? Like you got to. Right? Some people go out on the ice and say, I'd be happy just to catch one. And I say, I only want a giant. Or I'd rather catch none. I don't want to catch perch. I don't want to catch little fish. I caught a
You,
12
however,
inch.
did catch
I
a bunch
caught,
of
I
fish.
caught it. I caught it like maybe a 2-pound walleye the other night.
Was it yesterday you kept grabbing perch?
No. What do you mean grabbing perch?
Well,
I caught perch
you were
today.
catching perch. Oh, was it
Oh,
today?
like disappointed perch.
Yeah.
It's not like.
Like
A
they
billion
were.
of them.
How do you feel? What do you feel when you go on the ice? Or you're just looking to. I want. It's the same as deer hunting.
I want to
I'm-
catch as
I'm-
many as I can.
I would just want to catch freaks, giants. Oh, monsters. I wish I never caught a bass under 5 pounds in my life. If I could find a way that like 2-pounders wouldn't bite anymore, I'd be all over
Bigger
it.
bait.
I do. But that's not always the case because
No.
you catch a lot of fish on some pretty tiny baits at the right time. I like fired up for big ones. I like catching like good amounts of fish, but I think like bass have to be over 3 pounds to be like a bass. I mean, anyone under that, it's like, right? Rat.
Thanks for coming.
Walleye, I like maybe 3.5,
Participation bass.
20 inches is when walleye starts
Here's your
fighting.
ribbon.
Yeah.
Like
That's
they
a
don't
rock bass.
like anything. Like I want the fight. Like when we saw that fish come up tonight, I could see him under the ice shaking, and I had to get him lined up with the hole because he wouldn't come sideways.
Even with the 10-inch hole.
Right? He filled her all when he was coming up.
I saw the picture.
So I guess like pike. A pike, like a little pike, aren't fun. They just stink. Get your boat messy,
a
bite your
40
lines
plus.
up. But a big one, like that video I showed
are
you
so
with
slimy,
the big,
eh? Yeah.
oh, they stink too. So I like, Again, there's like your hunting thing. When you first get your hunting license, you just want to shoot everything that moves. And then you get to the point where you trophy hunt. And then you get to the point where you let other people shoot and you just would like being there. I think that comes with like fishing too. When I was first got into fishing, I just wanted to catch every fish that moved. I was happy with a 12-inch rainbow or a 20-pound rainbow, like same enjoyment. I think now though, like I want big ones. Right? Like tonight was a successful trip. Or I shouldn't say big ones. Let's max out what the potential is.
Set the bar.
Do you know what I mean?
Set the minimum
Have a
bar.
baseline.
If you're going if you're going way up north somewhere to catch smallmouth, like a 4-pounder is a giant. So you would be happy with a 3. If you're going to Lake Ontario and the average one is 5 pounds, you'd be real disappointed with a 4-pounder. Right? And you wouldn't get really excited until you were tipping the so it does have perspective on what body of water.
Yeah.
Like, it's not fun at hockey to win 12-0 all the time.
No.
You never learn anything from just beating up on teams. But, like, you leave the ice and you won 3-2 in a battle, right? Or you just
Still going to
squeaked in
pizza.
a win. Or,
I love when my
like,
son
you know
gets
what I
like
mean?
hammered with. Like, he's a goalie. I love when he gets hammered with shots. He's
Yeah.
like, I got to shut it. I'm like, you took 5 shots, dude. Like,
yeah.
good job.
94
Like,
shots and
great.
you stood on your head and you saved the game in overtime. And like,
Or
Yeah.
even
It's
if,
a
lot
even if
different.
not,
Right? Like-
even if not, I think we talked about this before. Like you lose like 3-2. That other goalie took 4 shots because our
Yeah.
team was crap in the bed. You took 60.
yeah.
You
That's
lost.
yeah.
But you know what? I would rather your team kind of let you take those shots because I'm not paying you to just sit there and be like, well, I saved 5 shots. I saved 6. No, take 100.
Yeah.
Take 100.
Do you know there's something like there? You make a big save and then your team turns the puck over. Like that's the biggest assist you got. I would rather play a game where we lost really tight one and I'd be disappointed because I feel like the 12-0 win I wouldn't care at all. I'd just be like, man, well we beat them.
Well, and our team's weird. We either win like 10-1 or lose like 7-3. And you're like,
Well, you're like the
where's
Leafs.
yeah.
Last week we were in the playoffs. This week we're selling the whole team.
We're very
like
consistent
emotional
at not
up
being
and down.
consistent.
It is hard to be a consistent team. Like the Colorado Avalanche are just the prize of consistency. Like just machines, right?
Have they lost 10 games yet this year?
I don't know. I've been trying not to watch any of this because I'm so disappointed in our Leaf team. Like we have the same team as last year, but minus one guy, and we just are not suck so much. And we got our hopes up there a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Matthews
That's
was
the
scoring.
problem is they keep giving you this little like,
They're not
things
gonna-
are turning
they're
around.
not gonna
Oh,
make
no,
the
son.
playoffs.
They give you hope.
Yeah, just a little like here.
Yeah.
Say, take it away.
What's this?
I don't even watch. I haven't watched
Take a
the
nibble
game
of
yet.
this. Does this taste good? Well, you can't have it.
You want that? You want that? You can't have that.
show
I
you
got
in
a
a couple
question for
weeks.
Greg. What have you learned so much? What have you learned this ice fishing season so far? Have you learned anything?
You got to get out there and fish,
You do have to do that.
right? Like the more often you go, it's still in your brain what you were doing before,
Yeah.
right? And just go,
Do you think
pound
that,
holes and 15
you-
minutes.
More consistency.
Go.
do you
Be consistent.
do you think that like it's small little details? Would you say you learned that? It's not
little
just
things
it's
make a
not
big
just
difference?
saying go to that
Yes.
spot. That line matters and lures matter and
Snaps,
everything
swivels, and
everything matters,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Zip ties
Zip ties are important.
When you're out there,
into the rig.
your fingers and you're exposed and it's cold.
Your dexterity goes.
Your dexterity is gone very quick.
Oh yeah.
Right? So you're trying to tie, right? Mm-hmm. That's
it
why I'm
hurts.
taking all my stuff home this week.
Yep.
And
Well,
I'm retying
so
everything.
Good.
He's
call,
fixing
yeah.
he's fixing lines, and I'm pounding them in the video. I lost 5, and I at
Within
one
10
point
minutes,
I
I'm
look
trying
at
to
him.
tie
I'm
one
like,
on.
"What are you doing?" Right? I was like, "It's right now." Right? You know what? If
Worry
I
about that stuff after.
Yeah.
if I would have broke my line, I'd have just chucked that rod right out the window and grabbed another one and been ready to go. Right? Same thing as
Well, look at what 2 weeks
attention to
ago.
details in hockey. You know what makes a good goalie versus a great goalie? Attention to details, little tiny things. There's 1,000 goalies who are amazing. Trevor Green, I used to play hockey with Trevor Green all the time. Amazing goalie. Like, unbelievable goalie. Just not a 1%er goalie. But his attention to detail, unbelievable. His angles, everything matters. And it is just like a great bass fisherman, attention to detail, doing the right thing. You cannot be lazy in anything you're going to be successful in. You have to stop, do it the correct way. I learned this jigging walleye, vertically jigging walleye. And like, if you have a bend in your line, you're not jigging up and down. You're pulling the bait forward.
Yeah.
And I'm not a patient person, but I guess that I am a stickler for details because I know that this is the only way to be successful, right? If your line gets in your vertically jigging walleye in a river and you're moving and your line just gets out of sync, it doesn't matter if you were down there for. Sometimes you get like the perfect your line and your boat and like
Everything's just lining up perfect.
and you can go for a minute. But I will also admit that sometimes you do it and it lasts 15 seconds. And everything after that is a waste of your time. Reel up, start it again.
You're becoming complacent with that position that you're in.
Like, same thing with fishing. Details matter. Like, you're not catching fish. And I know it's a pain in the butt to, like, put all your hut away and load everything up. But you are not going to catch fish unless you move. Like, you cannot wait for life to come to you, just like you cannot wait for the fish come to you.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Except you're in a bad spot.
Yeah, that's
Or
right.
not a
You
good
like
spot.
you
Same with
just
deer hunting,
but
right?
it's like you
You're not
got to
gonna
get
park
up,
beside the
put
highway
your
and be like,
coat
"Why aren't
on,
there any
be
deer here?
cold,
I saw tracks
move,
or deer
or
here."
you're wasting
Right.
your time.
Yep.
And I think that, like, I think back to your point about the groceries.
Yeah.
I've started to think over the last 2 years, not how much things cost, how much time it costs me to get those things.
Yeah.
Like so let's say you go to, let's say you make $25 an hour.
How many hours of my life did I have to do to get these things?
Or let's say there's a nice shirt. It's $99. I used to just go, bought. But now I go,
I have to work for 4
I
hours.
like that shirt enough. To buy that?
Yep. That's a comparison I've made with a lot of people for a long time. Like talking about canoes. My buddy Mike from work, he loves canoeing as much, if not more than me. And we had a chat about, okay, well, money you put into something, what are you going to get back out of it? So that canoe's $4,000, Mike. Are you going to put X amount of your life, give up those hours in exchange for that item? Well, yes, because that will lead to many, many more hours of enjoyment for him from that item. It is worth it. If you can't make that justification,
Or quality.
You're right.
It's a quality thing too, right?
sure.
Like, I've bought in really stupid expensive tools.
Yeah.
Like, stupid expensive.
Snap-on screwdriver.
And and you know, my wife would be like,
6 more
do,
payments.
Do you need that like $600 sprayer, that paint sprayer? Like,
Yes.
Like, you can buy a paintbrush for $5. Meanwhile, I'm like, well, you know what? That paintbrush is going to take me 12 hours to do something. This is going to take me 12 minutes,
That's my next purchase.
right? And then,
Spray brush.
you know what I mean?
Little
So,
airbrusher.
like, those type of things make sense.
Yeah.
When we first moved to the property, I'm like, I need an ATV to plow the driveway.
Well, it's the difference
And
between
she's
a
like-
roofer swinging a
She's
hammer
like,
or
yep.
using a
And I'm
nail
like,
gun.
weird. She's like, yep, buy the ATV with a plow.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So she understood that. But if I was to say I just want an ATV, she'd be like, why?
Why?
No, for
Is
sure.
it a toy or a tool?
Hey, here's the other thing too.
Yes.
Like,
That's what she calls me.
if you go out and do,
a toy or a tool. Yeah.
I shouldn't say
Usually
like
it's a tool.
I knew this was going to happen in ice fishing.
Yeah.
Like 10 years of like here, I used to, I think I didn't quit ice fishing because I hated ice fishing. And this is, I hope this gets cut into a reel. I didn't hate ice fishing. I just needed time to myself. And I thought that out of all the fishing things I could possibly do or hunting stuff, ice fishing is probably the one that I enjoy the least.
Okay.
Right? I didn't have an awesome hunt. I had an okay flip over. I had an old fray ball that was like, it was a pain in the butt. I'm also really tall, and when I sat in it, it was too short, and I would just be uncomfortable.
Yep.
Like I felt like my knees were too high compared to where my butt was, right?
And again, being cold and uncomfortable is a bad mix for a long time.
It's not a good
Yeah.
combination.
No.
I love
So-
this. I love this.
Yeah.
You don't.
I think when you get into something, like the first time we went ice fishing, I had like $7 invested in the season, and I was okay with this. until we went. And I was like, nope. And here is the problem.
It's a waste of $7.
I knew that I had just, like, I really like this. I haven't done this in a long time. I can tell you that I'm more excited about this than I talked to Lee the other night, and I was like, I'm really having fun fishing. I don't remember the last time I had this much fun fishing.
That's awesome.
I can't remember. Like, there is a part of me right now who wants to shut this podcast off.
And go back.
And go back. Like,
I hear that.
I know where they are, right? And they will be there in the morning.
At 9 o'clock. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I'd fish all night.
I feel like that deer hunting sometimes, but it's frowned upon. 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, well, the legality
can you
of
imagine?
it.
But here's the thing: if you, let's say,
Spotlight.
like, money wasn't an issue, you owned 1,000 acres, and you could build in the middle of all that property. Instead of having a camp, you just built this elaborate 4-bedroom tree stand. You wouldn't leave that.
No.
Right? You might get up in the morning and go to
And you see those guys.
another.
There are
Tree
guys
fort
like
house?
that. They're
Yes.
like those like Texas Ranch
Oh,
guys.
yeah,
You're like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
welcome to my tree stand. You're like, that's not a tree
I-
stand. dude. It's
like-
like
That's a hotel.
yeah, that's a cabin elevated 20 feet in the air.
But how
It's
nice would it
literally a
be to, like, and I'm throwing this out to the universe, how nice would it be to have one of those really, really nice huts that you drag out on the ice? And you know what? I never thought about this, but the ones on wheels, you can go to lake.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to stay there. You can go and do 3 nights on Rice Lake and then pillar up and go to Lake Simcoe for 4 days and then go to the Bay of Quinte, as long as you have thick ice. And you couldn't do what they do in Minnesota because we simply don't have the ice. But
No.
I'm going to find a nice creative way. But how nice would it be to live somewhere, to have dinner, and then go and fire the sleds up on the front lawn and just go drive to your hut and jump in the hut and fish for a couple hours
Turn
and
on the heat.
watch the game and catch
Speaking
a
of
couple
going
fish.
and moving around like that, in Aurelia, did you guys feel the earthquake?
I didn't feel it.
I slept right through
I
it.
did not feel it.
Apparently I
My
was
buddy in
sleeping.
Lindsay,
My wife felt
yeah,
it.
my buddy lives in Lindsay, and he said his chandelier was shaking.
But
Yeah.
I was downstairs.
Wild, eh?
I
Yeah.
was downstairs. So do you think that? And I only, like, because I was under, like, below the ground. Maybe that's why I didn't notice it. I saw somebody
know.
them all.
I
I didn't
was-
feel
I was-
anything.
My wife
ground
said she felt something, but she thought like a kid was like dragging a chair
Well,
across the
yeah,
floor.
the cottage that
I was lights
yeah.
out on the couch,
Yeah.
so like
I could
no idea.
I could have
but-
also been, like, into ice fishing
Maybe,
mode
yeah, you were
and
just-
painting lures.
right,
Like,
yeah.
that's my new thing.
just-
I'm painting lures.
just a rumble, and you're like,
It's just the ice settling.
and then back to it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I up at the cottage, we're northwest of Aurelia, and like we were just up there, and yeah. But correct me if anyone at home knows of a fault line in Aurelia.
Well, I know there's a few.
Earthquakes?
There are a few like
There?
Ontario. We've had frost quakes where I am. Like
Yeah,
2 or 3 years
frostquake, but
ago.
not
Like
an earthquake, man.
no, but it's shaken the house before. Like
Yeah.
we've had it where I'm in the kitchen and it's just boom, and you're like,
I think
when was
down here
that?
felt like the helicopter, the orange air goes
Yeah,
over.
yeah. Shook you a
But
bit.
low.
Well,
That's-
I got
That's what,
home
yeah,
from
some
the
people
cottage.
were saying that they felt
Yeah.
it was like a helicopter.
I got
Yeah.
home from the cottage, and my buddy in the basement had let me know that, hey, the house is really cold. How do I turn the thermostat up? It's not working.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
push
you
the
told me
button.
this.
I walk in the door, like I drove back. It's a 2-hour drive home. Picked up my dog for my sister. Drive home. I'm exhausted, and this is like the beginning of me getting that sore throat and getting sick for the last
Yep.
week. And I walk in the front door. Oh shit! It's 7 degrees in here.
A little cool.
Yeah, it was a little brisk. So I had to fight with the furnace. Got it going. It just a pain in the ass. It just did not want to stay on. Eventually, it went on, and
man, you're
I had
lucky.
it and the
You're
electric
lucky.
heater
It's a
and the
cold
electric
week to-
fireplace just pumping heat.
It's a cold week to not
Minus
have a furnace,
30.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cold last
Oh,
week.
buddy.
I had
Do you think that we were talking about this tonight? Is this the realest winter we've had? Like, I feel like we had a lot of snow last year because I remember being
I
pissed
think
about
I
them.
feel like this every year, but it is like.
But, like, I remember
Like
last year
snow,
them
colder
canceling.
winter.
We had a
canceling
bit of snow last year.
Yeah, like they canceled the buses.
The year before, nothing. I think I
No.
skimmed my
we had like
driveway with
2
the plow.
snowfalls, right?
Yeah.
This year is a
But
real
I don't
Canadian winter
I
because
don't ever remember a year where nobody ice fished. Like the
No,
lakes
no,
didn't freeze.
no,
like
obviously,
it's
yeah.
always cold.
it's cold. But I think this year it's it's relentless. Like I've made ice rinks for my kids in the front yard, and you wait for the -18, -19, whatever. But I think just this year, like we're just getting like those extremes
come
every
in
other
snow
day.
came.
You're getting
Yeah.
snow, and then it's like, oh, here, while you're done plowing the driveway,
snap.
-30.
We
And then
certainly
you're
have
like,
more
okay,
snow
that
than we
sucks.
normally have.
Way more snow.
Way more
yeah,
snow.
yeah, yeah.
And you think that we've had 2
And every year,
snowfalls
we're
and
short
melts.
on salt. You guys always run out of salt.
Like we had a foot of snow and it melted back to grass.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then,
yeah.
like, imagine if we still had that.
Oh, November? Like November, yeah. It snowed a
Right.
foot, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, I think
like-
this is a real Canadian winter. We've just had, like I said, those extremes back to back. It's going to snow a foot.
A lot of swing.
And then now it's -30.
Yeah.
And it's going to snow more, and then it's -30. And
Yeah,
then it's
yeah,
snowing
yeah.
and it's -30. And you're
It's
like,
not very often we get like one really big light
Dumping,
snow.
yeah.
Like
We've had
powder.
two- we've had two or
We've had
three.
2 or 3 of like just straight clean
yeah.
powder.
Yep.
Yeah, nothing heavy. Thank God.
Yeah,
Nothing
normally
heavy, right?
we get that heavy
Oh,
wet.
yeah.
2 feet of wet, heavy snow.
Right,
It's real
just-
packy snow,
yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
Here's some tile mortar for your front lawn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
think the last
Starts
time,
out cold, ends in rain.
Yeah.
like
yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't had a year,
That's just
like
you sweating.
I had you come over with a snowblower and widen my driveway a couple times just because it was getting so deep I couldn't throw it any higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't had to call you yet this year to be like, I'm screwed. Can you please just do the like? But I have done that in the past because usually we get that wet, and as soon as they blow, like roll the snowplow
Oh, yeah.
onto you, like
The windrow. So the other day there was a clip came across social media, and I was like, man, I wish we had these everywhere. And the caption on it was, "Does your city do this?" And it's a plow in, I think it was in Markham, but it has the drop wing.
Drops a wing and
Cleans
then
the driveway.
Clears
Clears
the
the
driveway,
driveway. Yeah.
lifts again, drops again. I mean,
No
it's much
way.
slower, but
Yeah,
man,
it'll do the curb.
when are my
lift-
taxes
or,
paying?
Sorry, you push and lift up the curb, and then
It
kinda
lifts
like
for the
come down
berm, and then
yeah.
it cuts back
I
down.
did see
not
that.
just
No
pushing
windrow
on
in
your
your
Not
driveway.
Port Hope,
No,
especially not this driveway.
not around my place.
Oh no, they do 100. The plows do 100 by my place and just push the snow like 7 to 20 feet into my
Yeah,
driveway.
I mean, it's not a cheap piece of kit either,
No.
and it's going to be a lot longer route for that boy doing that. But
Your,
boy,
your,
oh
your
boy.
taxes will go up 5% next year just for one of them.
Yeah.
Crazy. What else is up? Okay,
Oh,
are you guys still watching World News? Are you paying any attention?
No.
man, stuff comes
Only-
across, and it's like, well,
It's hard to
more
keep up. It's hard to keep up to
disappointments.
date.
Only see what I see on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah,
And I don't even know if I can believe that. Like,
Sugar free.
Yeah, it gets to a point where I just actually look at a news app and just be like, okay, this is.
You know what?
Yeah.
I watched
At
this.
least give me the info. Don't give me your opinion, but
Yeah,
give me the
yeah.
info because you go onto Facebook, you go on Instagram, and everything's so skewed. Like
Well, here's the
Gone
thing.
are the days of
I'm
just
going to admit
legit
something here.
real
The news stories that I get to, I watch a YouTube channel called Dylan Page. 26 years old.
yep.
Maybe a left leaning personally, but you know what? I have found that kid, his editor is from Alberta, so they film it in the UK and then it goes over here and they edit it. Actually, when I was watching one night and Ashton came in and he was like, "Oh, you watch Dylan Page? I watch him on TikTok," and it's basically just broke it down.
little snippets.
You know
yeah.
what? He goes Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it's basically 20 minutes of just the top stories. He gives, at the end, he'll give his opinion sometimes, but it's very much just like, here's the facts. This is the story.
And
We're
that's
moving
what,
on.
And that's what we need.
Here's the
And
facts.
That's what we need.
Moving on, right? And he never, I can't say that it's left or right leaning.
It's real
more
hard
just
to
like,
not have something with some kind of a bias behind
it's-
it, and I'm
it-
sorry, but that
you
is-
read it.
but
you read it all
that's
the
why
time.
I watch this kid because it's not really even like he's just reporting the news
the
and
fact,
then
the fact of the
saying
matter is, this is what happened.
right in the comment. I just get it. I don't know that he's left leaning. I shouldn't have said that. I'm just doing it on his age and what the clothes he wears. But I really don't know. He could be a hard writer for all I know.
Doesn't matter at the
It
end of the
does-
day.
you
It's
c-
if the facts
you
are
know
the facts,
what?
but news today is not about being right. It's about a political agenda and whoever they're paid by, and it's about being
an opinion.
first.
I
It's
think
not
I
about
would
being
believe
right.
him
It's
first.
you heard it here first. Well, I'd rather
Everything
hear
in
it
Canada
later
is
as long as
censored.
it's true. Yes.
He's going to see
Also
news
true.
over there.
My God.
Everything.
And you know what? I appreciate the perspective of somebody who's not American or Canadian looking back.
Exactly.
Because if we
That's what
make
I'm-
the
that's what I
show,
mean.
then it like he's speaking as somebody who's just reporting from England, like
Yeah.
Britain, right?
Yeah.
I think that he's very honest. If he tells, there's lots of times where maybe he informs me of a story, and then I go and look at more stuff, right? It's also a couple times I have watched a story where he reported on it, and then I went and watched somebody else, and I was like, well, that's not
Vastly
even
different.
close to the same
Yeah.
information.
Well, and that's where you can see the disconnect between like.
You know what? I
you're
used
saying,
to like
there's
watching.
a political agenda or there's a personal opinion in it.
There's a
News should be
narrative, yeah.
news.
Yeah.
Something happened. What happened?
Should be unbiased.
Great. Thank you. I don't need you to say, well, this person did this, who's also
This or
a
that.
far left
Yeah.
douchebag.
Yeah,
or this
yeah.
person did it, who's like a neo-Nazi. Like,
Yeah.
no, what
let's
happened?
stick to the fact,
Feed
please.
it to me.
Yeah, I just want.
Just
yeah.
tell me.
And you know what? I want to. Some of it, I don't want to know anything more about it, but some of it, like, I appreciate. And you know what? He explains a lot why this is a big deal.
Yeah.
Not so much like his personal opinion,
Okay.
but like this is a big deal because
There's some background to it.
Do
There's
you know
some
what I mean?
context.
Like
some context.
I'm
to it.
going to
Some
say
substance.
Yeah.
for 26-year-old, I really enjoy watching it. I don't think you know what? It'd be the only news thing that I'm like, oh, as soon as I see it on there, I click on it and he gives me the rundown. I used to like
Getting
watching.
the facts,
I like
non-biased, straight to the point.
David Muir, ABC News. He's a short-haired German pointer. Seems to be living a good life. I enjoy following him on Instagram, not as a reporter, but just as a person. But you know what? I used to watch that every night to kind of get my recap until they said he starts every newscast with, while we were coming today, our breaking news. And I'm like, you're so full of shit.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and they, you know what? They honestly lost me. Like, I don't watch anymore because I'm like, no, no.
Yeah.
Like, you're selling me news like an infomercial.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to know what's going on in the world for I can.
Well, they're
kinda-
trying to get your view over you flipping to another channel, and
Why?
you're like, "Oh, really? Something
You know,
happened while I was taking a piss."
There's
I
You're
have
right.
one-
You're right.
Well,
Yeah, like-
what happened?
It's not
I'm gonna
news
say
anymore.
glue.
Nothing.
It's selling ads.
Yeah.
They're
There
getting your
was
attention.
there was a channel.
This
on
war is
social
brought to you
media.
by Vitadol.
Yeah.
It's the thumbnail on your YouTube channel, right? Is it an interesting thumbnail? Well, it's
Does it
cool.
grab your
I'm
attention?
gonna click on that video, just like
Yep.
someone's saying.
There's a channel
While you're
on
out.
Instagram or one of the social medias, and it's just a good news channel. And it's just-
BuzzFeed,
No, it's
Rebel
it's like-
News.
it's-
Rebel News is all right.
Yeah, man.
Rebel News.
I don't mind Rebel News.
yeah.
No. But no, it's somebody that's gone through, the effort of actually just, all the doom and gloom is annoying, guys. Stop doom scrolling. Here's some good news.
Yeah.
And it's
Sift through the bullshit.
Yeah, it's
Good
someone
news-
went
good
out of their
news
way to
doesn't
be
spread as
good.
well as
It
drama
doesn't,
does.
but man,
right.
oh man, coming across that was
We
refreshing.
do all right if
Oh,
we
I love
all of a
scrolling
sudden
through
start
Instagram and like,
Yeah.
hey, good
screaming at
news
each other.
story, and you're like, let me watch it. You're
Look,
like,
it's an otter.
yeah, it feels good. Somebody rescued a deer that was caught
Yep,
in a
from-
fence and didn't put a
from-
bullet through its head.
Right?
Huge, beautiful 10-point buck. Yeah, it's caught in a barbed wire fence. We're just going to
let him go.
Let him go. And
Beautiful.
you're like, great story. I love it.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that story though? And I wouldn't shoot the deer either. I'd
No.
go help it.
Not on
like
camera.
That, but I think that story, like I've seen now 10,000 times on social media where they went and saved some poor bugger.
It happens all the time now.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now it's not a big deal.
No.
It's not even a real news story. It's kind of like if we have 30 seconds at the end of the broadcast, throw that shit in.
And can we start cutting down these fences because they're hurting a lot of deer?
Yeah, honestly, eh?
In other news, another 10 deer got caught in the
Yeah,
fences.
yeah, yeah.
and- yes.
I think that a lot of those stories, we just because everybody has a phone, it probably happened just as much. But now that they have a phone, they're like, hold on a second.
That's true.
You've been here for 6 hours. You can do another 30 seconds for the old
Yeah.
Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And then pull the bugger out of there.
Yeah, I think
there's
the
an
good
old
news stories
episode-
aren't new. I think they're just more accessible.
Accessible.
Right.
Right? Like, can you imagine? You remember, like, it was so much easier to be like, yeah, I saw a UFO and I got taken up to the Golden Tower in 1986 when nobody had a phone, right?
Right.
Now it's kind of like, well,
Now you
that,
got to work to start a cult.
I gotta find this.
right?
I gotta
Like,
find this out.
how many of them good old boys actually got? Now that we all have phones, like you don't get taken anymore, right?
Right. I can't bullshit him
or
anymore.
AI or editing or
Do you-
whatever.
do you
Now
know
with
what I
my
mean?
dash cam,
Yeah.
they won't
Like-
grab me.
Yeah, what happened to alien
If
abductions? Can we bring these back?
If Bigfoot
yeah.
was
Bring it back.
real, some bugger would get her on an iPhone by now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's busted.
Yeah.
The guy who looked for the Loch Ness Monster for 46 years finally came out. I saw that, too. And he was like, you know what?
It was a log.
And that's what he said. He's like, you know what? With the technology we have today, it's not real.
It was a duck.
With your
It was-
fish finder.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what?
a stump.
Good on him though for like he finally met his match. Like,
selling it though. Hey,
you know
good
what?
for him.
After live scoping the entire Loch Ness, yeah, he's not down there.
Get like a Russian sonar map. There's no hidden nothing.
Right. Until next year, it's like, well, we have some interesting developments.
Yeah.
And you're like, fine, I'll watch it.
And the other thing, I
And
think,
you will for an hour.
I think a
And you're
lot
like,
of the news stuff embellishes stuff to scare you
Oh,
to
God.
make sure you never
Fear
turn it
mongering.
on.
Did I show you it was the map of the UK, and they were talking about the climate crisis, and it shows a map with all the temperatures on it, and the whole map's red, and all the temperatures are listed on there. And then someone's like, pump the brakes, hold on.
Go
and
back
they go
5
back
years,
4 or 5 years
5 years,
prior,
same
exact
temperature.
same map. Temperatures are there; they're higher, and it's all nice and
all
green.
green.
And
Yeah.
oh yeah, but we're not selling. That's not the fear we're trying to sell today.
Well, it's selling.
I don't
anything.
watch the news because I hate being lied to.
So what do you guys watch?
it's
What do you guys
anything.
watch?
Well-
What kind of content do you guys soak in?
Cabin building YouTube,
Living off grid.
off grid. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a scientific.
Kentucky ballistics.
I watched a documentary on how like
Seamus, you want to see a ballistic
Almost-
gel dummy get blown up by a 500 Smith & Wesson? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Cool.
almost every male has a moment in his life where he
Wants to grab an axe and build a house.
Yeah, like wants to move to the woods. Like that's a normal feeling for
Yeah, that
for,
moment in
like-
my life has been most of it.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I but I
It's just
feel
wherever
like
a man's just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm fed up with this. Like,
I
Checking
feel-
out.
Get
Screw
me
you
out of
guys.
this.
but I only
I'm
feel that need, and the times that I can remember where I was like gonna run away and live in the box of my truck, and I built a cabin when I got there. It wasn't ever during good times of my life. Like it
Oh, no.
like,
I do it because I enjoy that, not because I'm,
right.
But I think maybe, like Ian said, the initial response is like, yeah, you're maybe having a hard time. You want to escape. You just want to
Yep.
disappear.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
I don't want to play this
But
anymore.
not disappear where I'm just gonna buy a trip to Miami or buy a plane ticket to Miami and be like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
will never contact me again. It's like, no,
Yeah,
I
no,
kind
no,
of
I-
want
I
to be
wanna
here.
unplug.
Just go and do your thing. And I think.
Do you
you're right.
think that like you'd be all right with just? And I'm like,
me personally, yes. It is not for everyone.
what do you mean?
A lot of people like the
Yeah, but you've
the,
not-
the
but-
romance of the idea of being off grid. I genuinely love being out in the bush and having little contact. I really do enjoy that. I find it is where I'm most at
this
peace.
is also like you've never lived off grid.
lived off grid. No, I
So
will spend
you're-
extended times out there doing
Well,
it. And
how
I
long-
don't want to go back.
Yeah, but it would like 6 months.
Oh, I wish. No. I haven't been lucky enough to be able to step away for that long.
No, but
I
what
have the
but-
life priorities of being a single dad and.
Yeah,
all
but I'm a
these
single
things.
dad.
Yeah.
like I
But
like.
could you
I'd-
leave for 6 months right now? Just gone.
No, because I'd miss the kid.
Exactly.
But that is quickly coming into an end since he's 14, and by 18,
Yeah, mine's gonna be 14 and
he
a
is
month.
going to go and live his own life, and then I'm
Yeah.
going to have a lot more time on my hands. I feel though like you'd be like I feel like I'd like to go and live that life at times, but you know what? To be honest with you, in 4 days I'd want to come back and get my fishing rods and my live scope and
Sure.
like
Well, we all enjoy that.
I don't think
we
that
all
I
enjoy
would,
our
I don't think
comforts.
I'd enjoy like I could do it like rough it for a couple days and right, but I do like people. I do like going to the,
The
mall.
social
I do
aspect
it.
of it.
I do like having nice things. I wouldn't want to give up my truck or
So-
not be able to plug things in. I really like podcasting and editing videos, and that'd be really tough.
It's harder for sure. Like we can list a couple channels that I follow, and I know you follow them too. And interesting, you bring up that point. Is there is at least one of them? It's a couple that went and built their home in Alaska in the backcountry, and they went. We've done it. We thought it would be different. It's not for us.
I watch a lot of
heading closer back to town, anyways. It's not for everybody.
Van
Then
life
there's
people.
other-
Everybody buys a
Van
van,
life
and then
or-
they're like,
Yep.
Yeah.
the most watched van life videos are why van life sucks, and it's not what you think it is.
No, there was a news thing or something on social media. Like 2 women said, yeah, we're going off grid.
Yep.
They went and just weren't even prepared. Just saw a couple videos, went off.
Oh, we could do that.
One of the mountains died. And you're like, well,
I really like a
Clearly
van
not for
life,
everybody, but
van
no.
life van, but I'd like to go for the weekend or for 4 days, and
Yes.
then come
Short-
home and
short
like
stints.
get back. Like
Yes.
I wouldn't want to live in a van and have to go to the YMCA to have a shower, and then like
So there's one thing that I would still love to hike the John Muir Trail.
yeah.
That's a 2-week through hike in the Sierra
How far is
Nevadas.
it?
2 weeks through the Sierra Nevadas.
How far?
I don't know the distance on it. I mean, we could Google
Google that.
what is the John Muir Trail distance.
2 weeks?
It's a 2-week hike. There was a show on Netflix years ago called Mile and a Half. And the definition of that title is it's what every hiker says when someone asks how much farther. Another mile and a half. Right?
200.
Not this hiker.
211 miles or 340 kilometers.
And in a day, you're going
340.
up and down, crazy
340
elevation change.
kilometers. I'm into this. Okay.
It's like your
But it's-
35.
Is this a race? Is this a race, or can you go anytime?
No. It's just a hike. It's a through hike. You take your pack, you take something to sleep in, you go.
Which
And there's-
state?
It's Sierra Nevada, it's California.
Let's go.
And
Yep, California.
I'm into that.
then there's also people that do the Appalachian Trail. That's a 6-month hike. You start
Well, I don't have that kind of time.
in the south.
2 weeks I can
Appalachian
swing.
I can
Mountains,
swing 2
and
weeks.
You go and you have to plan ahead, like, at this time I should be in this town. That's where I'm going to resupply, and you make your way from there all the way on up to Maine.
So
What about the Oregon Trail?
Yeah.
North or South Carolina?
have died of dysentery.
California, like
Sierra Nevadas, so it'll be in the north.
South,
South California? Sierra Nevadas?
like Nevada, like the state of Nevada.
The Sierra Nevada mountain range.
Okay, let's Google this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find
Bring
the
it up.
time. I'm trying to.
You ever
find it.
watched Destination Adventure?
Maybe if I saw it, maybe it would jog my memory.
That's called the 401.
So he's from Williams Lake,
every day.
BC.
Okay.
So Sacramento, Oregon. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the
So
states.
if it's up
He
here,
bought an
Oregon, it'd be north.
off-grid property.
Yep.
Middle of nowhere. in
Reno.
north-
It's south of Reno. Reno doesn't get cold, does it?
Oh, buddy, you're up in the mountains. Snow, valleys.
Yeah,
Snow,
Nevada's
valleys.
weird like that. You can get hot in the low spots.
Oh, yeah,
cool
in
up
a day
top.
you're seeing
I'm trying to
all
find a time of year.
So he lives off-grid.
August.
right?
August.
He reminds me of West.
I don't know.
Who?
Right?
boy.
This Destin Porter. He did Destination Adventure. Check out his channel. Jerry Seinfeld saw this episode where he bought this old rundown off-grid cabin. He converted it all into a house, rebuilt the whole thing, all off-grid,
Yeah.
whatever. But his old Volvo on his property, the thing was 8 inches in the dirt, right? Pumped up the tires, got this thing fired up.
Drove
And
it out.
Jerry Seinfeld saw the episode. It was just on the news the other day.
No way.
way.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool, man.
Jerry was
That's
just like,
pretty
this guy's got it.
Okay,
yeah,
I got
yeah.
a question. How disappointed would you be to find out, like some of these YouTube channels that are off-grid living
Are not
I'm-
legit.
and like Meat Eater, for example. I've heard some rumors that Meat Eater never backpacked any of those animals out, and there was as soon as like they would. And now,
Out of
like
frame.
only because I know,
Side-by-side show
only
up
because
and-
I know
yeah.
about editing. I'm shut. I have no idea if this is true or not. I just heard this.
That it's
And-
possible.
And now that in the episodes, since they are sponsored by Bombardier Can-Am, there's lots of Can-Ams all of a sudden in these videos.
Okay.
That could be a financial thing. I just heard that like they would backpack some of it out, and then they'd send a Can out to get the rest
Get
of
the
it.
shot.
So and then it became a little bit more disappointing. It makes a lot of sense. It is a lot of work.
I'm sure it
to-
happens way more than you think.
so how disappointed? Like I feel like I'd be so disappointed if I was like, oh my god, that looks awesome. I would enjoy that life so much, and then you found out that they were just doing that, and then they drove down the street and got into their really nice home.
You know what? I'll give you something to think about.
If it was sold as something legitimate and it came across that this is actually mostly fiction or mostly
Just
for
selling
show,
product.
I would lose interest.
So years ago, I was asked to work on a TV show to build things. I don't want to give it away and make enemies here, but
RuPaul's Drag Race.
100%. 100%. Did you see that episode?
No, I don't watch TV, man.
No, but I noticed the carpentry. And I was like, that's Jordan.
That's shoddy.
That dovetail there, Jordan.
Yeah.
It's signed.
The
That's
you
a
saw
Jordan
the sparkles in the sequence? Exactly.
Fabulous work.
Exactly. So anyways, there was like 3 of the main people
Okay.
on the show. They would do the on-camera, this and that, and I was part of a crew of like 10 people behind them.
The undesirables.
Yep. But we're the ones building it.
Yeah.
Right? And they're showing up. I remember one host, the pretty boy host shows up, literally is there for 10 minutes of like a 5-day
Posing
build.
with a hammer.
Poses with a hammer, does this, installs a window, does whatever, drill.
Gone.
Then he leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when the episode airs, you're like, yep, he's there building the entire thing. Oh, there's my head.
Yeah, it's all too often. It's not just reality TV. Look at what the feds did with the housing thing. Oh, we're going to build 500,000 homes. Well, mathematically, that's impossible. We're going to do it. Yep. Look, we're standing in front of this house.
It's
It
whatever
was
sells,
a
right?
fake house that they tore down the next
stopped,
day.
So to say with Meat Eater,
Didn't build
or
one.
whatever other show, it's logistically no.
I can tell you that I never enter any kind of contest or swipe this. I know that most of them are fake.
It's just clickbait
Like
crap.
no, it's not even that. Like so let's say you run a contest, and I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying I've heard of some that I would have like. Hey, you ever noticed like somebody wins a trip here, and then when they show up, they fit the bill for that trip perfectly, including like height, smoking hot wife,
Yeah.
super athletic, and they fit into the cards.
Yeah.
But 1.2 million Ontario
Applicants.
are Canadian.
But it was a fair
But not
comp.
even that. No. Like let's just say like a drink. Runs a contest from coast to coast.
Yep.
And then the contest is happening in Toronto. Do you know how much easier it is to just draw a name from somebody from Toronto and
Rather
save
than
the
flying them
airfare?
out.
Right? Or that
And
hey, they were going to
also,
win. Like
send us
here's
a
the other
picture
thing.
with your entry.
Let's say the Maple Leafs run a contest.
Yep.
Right? And it's super fair. And they pick winners from Calgary and they show up to the Air Canada Center in their Flames jersey.
Yeah.
It's way easier to just like that guy's
Pick a guy
probably a
from
Leaf
Toronto.
fan.
Yep.
Since he wrote Dustin McElroy, hard, I love the Leafs. Right?
Yeah.
So
Or anything like if like hey we're giving away tickets or we're
Yeah.
we're doing the Amazing Race or whatever, and this lady enters and it's a random draw, but she's also 87 years old, lives on the 4th floor of a condo with
100%.
5 cats.
There's
Like
Not your demographic.
how much
So-
have we learned through social media that like not a whole lot of this is true?
There are legitimate things. Example of that. My buddy Corey, he called me out of the blue. He's like, "Hey man, I was just contacted. Apparently, I won a rifle scope. Is this legit?" Because I entered him as one of my friends for a gift
Yeah.
from a company that I'm friends with one of the owners. I don't know if we can say the name of them or not, but he
Yeah.
won. Yeah, it's Scorpion Outdoors. They're a Canadian optics company. They make great stuff, and yeah, he won. He was the winner of it for his 243, and he was so gun shy about it. And he thought, "Is this a scam?" Right away. And I'm like, "Hold on," I messaged Josh. No, yeah, he was the one that got picked. He's the winner. So I called Corey. I'm like, "Yeah, man, go ahead, give him your info." They shipped it to him. It's on his 243. That's his
And
deer
I
gun. He loves it.
I think that small brands like that, like running a contest of the Sportsman Show, are 99% on the legit.
Yes.
I'm talking more about like when Pepsi picks the supermodel to win the prize at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
When the 880
It's
gives
like-
away that
Again,
1,400
again,
horsepower
not the 87-year-old
Porsche.
with 5
no,
cats.
and
That's going
certainly
there.
not the the guy from Alabama who drank 9 million Coca-Colas and has no teeth.
Yeah.
Right? Like there
I
is.
want a ski trip.
But just look how many and like just look how many things that we've found out over the last 5 years that just aren't true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? The president of the United States just said like a couple months ago that there was no Epstein files, and then yesterday they released 3 million pages. Like, which one is it, bud?
Yeah.
So if you can't believe the president,
You can't believe anything.
You can't believe it. I can tell you that
Except for everything here on a Beer League Outdoor
Yeah,
podcast. Everything.
really,
completely
I've
legit.
never voted
Beer League
anything.
news
I've
channel.
never voted anything but conservative in my life, and the conservative MP or whatever he is for the federal Conservative Party
Will not
will
return phone
will
calls.
not return a phone call. And you know what? I just heard that he will not return a phone call because the person calling owns a property in his riding but doesn't live here, and he won't speak to her.
What?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's getting better and better. Shout out to Philip.
What?
You know what? I'm so upset with my local conservative
think he's
member
mine.
apartment.
He's mine
He
too
is
as
yours
well.
too.
Yep.
I won't vote for him. I'd vote my guns away before I'll ever vote
I'll
for
never
him.
do that. But
I would. I'm done being lied to.
I hate being lied to.
Like, do you know what I mean?
I will not support that side, but I also am not gonna, say, hey, yeah,
I will
I'm gonna
not-
keep
you know
propping
what?
you up if you're not actually gonna help me.
Yeah, like straight up. I even private message and like explain the situation. Won't even call me. And you know what? Here's the other funny part. I posted a Instagram story the other day, and after 8 hours, 4 people had seen it. And I can tell you that my Instagram stories see way,
That's low
way.
traction for the stuff we've seen you put up.
So, and here's the other thing, and it was about that
Throttle down a
politician and Polyev, and it was like a political post, and in 6 hours, 4 people watched the story. And as soon as I deleted it and posted something else, back to almost regular numbers,
Interesting.
like thousands and thousands.
You're on
Not-
the watch list.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
we
like
all?
I probably made some moves there, right? Like, but you know what? I'm tired. Like,
Yeah.
it upsets me that that politician would post something about like how we're fighting hard for Canadians and the Conservative Party of Canada is going to have some common sense and we're here to make sure that you live in a better tomorrow.
Until they get
and
voted
then
in.
right under the comments, I write, "Hey man, people stole my tree and I'm in your riding and I've always voted Conservative and I voted for you." Nothing back. Do you know how upset that makes me?
Where is the office?
Goldberg left messages about the trees with his secretary, and he still won't call back.
Well, and the problem with all this too is we have so many tiers of government. We have we have a
But you're
we have a federal MP, we have a provincial MP or MPP. Then we'll
Hey,
have,
shout out to David Pacini. I'll
we'll have
vote for you, buddy.
councillors, we'll have ward
Go Doug
councillors,
Ford.
we'll have mayors. So I think that's the problem too. We have so many different levels.
I'm just sick of
And I
being
get
lied
that.
to.
Redundancy,
You know
the
what?
bureaucracy, and
Yeah, and
But
I've done that before. I'm like, hey man, there's like a pothole. Like every time I drive my kid to school, there's like a section of this road that is just like you're going through Vietnam. It's just like,
Cobblestone roads.
I can see the
They're
bolts.
better.
I can see the bolts in
Yeah.
the tail in the mirror coming out of the back of my trucks, and
fillings in your teeth.
and yeah, and I was like, well, I don't know, is this a municipal road or is it a provincial? Is it a regional road? Is it say a Clarington road, a Durham
Is
region
it a Durham
road?
Road, a Clarington Road? or is it-
So I messaged one guy.
Ontario
yeah,
Highway.
I messaged the one counselor, and he's like, "This is not Clarington. This is enforced by."
So
Durham
you and I
region."
both live
So
in
he said,
Durham,
"I'm gonna."
and they're actually
No, he
pretty
was
good
great.
about
He
this
passed
is
me
who you wanna
right
go
on
to.
to the right guy. I didn't
Yeah.
have to do anything. He's like, "I'm going to forward it to this guy."
Hold on, man.
It
copy
took
you
a
on it.
while. It took like 2 weeks. I got a random email.
Here's the crazy
But he
part.
still got back to me.
Yeah.
But again, so many levels.
We have a federal problem. The people who stole the tree are federally funded.
Yep.
So I got a federal problem. And here's the thing, Philip. I don't even need anything from you. She's just looking for a phone number. That's it. It's not. We don't even want your help. We just need.
I'm not calling you to
like,
stand
Yeah.
witness.
Right.
So like it really upsets me when he is on his Instagram talking about how he's fighting for his community and his riding and like I hope you guys are all so excited to vote for me on the next election. It's not happening. I'll vote for Conservative as long as there's a new politician.
Representative. Yeah.
Yeah,
They just say what you want to hear.
But
until they
here's
get
the thing.
voted
Dude,
in.
at this point, with the mess that we're in, I don't care what party you put in. There's not really anyone that can fix things.
We're
as it
getting
is.
past, and you know what? I
What was it
shouldn't
the
say-
other day I
I
just
shouldn't
said?
say that I would. I'm not
Sales
voting
tax
for.
got to go up 20% by 2029 in order just to cover the interest of the debt.
Nobody's like the problem. Like how many people turned in their guns in Nova Scotia?
25 people.
Was it 25?
So
I thought
25.
I heard
And
like 11.
even if you vote Liberal or NDP
They had
or the
16
Green Party,
people
like
turned
they're
in a
not
total
coming.
25 firearms.
25 firearms, but then and they've also said there was 20,000 applicants.
They
now,
said there
so
was
that's kinda
13,000
scary.
turned in. No, what there was is there was 13,000 that were confiscated from businesses that could not sell them.
Also, they added that to the.
That's what they
Because
counted.
I did hear
and we
that-
know that there's not enough money to cover it, so you better get in there quick.
Yeah, but that's where I did hear it, and I could be wrong.
Fear-mongering.
I thought it was
What a waste
something
of
like
money.
To do
20,000.
Yeah, but
nothing
like,
for
so-
public safety. Nothing.
Polyev
Zero.
got back in as a conservative leader.
Yep.
Like flew through.
Oh yeah, crazy good approval, like 87% or something like that approval
But
rating.
he'll never beat Carney. The best will get another minority. He won't.
Yeah.
They
No,
didn't beat him last
it's the
time, and nobody.
demographic. It's the demographic that they're.
It's the math of Toronto and
Yeah, it's-
Vancouver and Montreal.
it's the older
the polling
generation.
is
It's
the
the older
baby
generation.
boomers because
It's
if they feel
yeah.
like their pension is safe. Well, I mean, it's been a year, and how's that going?
Yeah.
So like I don't
Until they
think
start losing their homes, and then you're like,
yeah.
well, maybe this isn't.
I
Great.
don't think that Canadians are even close enough in general to vote out Carney. So I don't think.
We're
And
we're
here's
not
the
pa-
other thing,
We're not
and
passionate enough. As much as like you see American politics, some people are passionate.
Oh, yeah.
Where honestly, there are some
Some people are
Canadians. Again, not all of
so
us that are
checked out.
very, very passionate about voting, and other people are like, I don't give a crap.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be what it
I,
is.
and you're right. We're
And who
not.
cares? Or guess what? I voted this guy, and he's a piece of crap. And
Well, it doesn't
now,
impact me,
It's
doesn't
like
it?
I'm too busy and too tired and too broke to actually do anything about it. So
Well,
a
that-
lot of
like-
Canadians just honestly
What
bend
like
over and take it. and be like,
realistically, if you can't
It is
get your
what it is.
politician to call you, I don't like, and it doesn't matter.
Well, then,
like,
yeah, where's your faith in the fact that they're going to help you?
Like Philip could wear red, blue, purple. Like I really don't believe that any politician is going to do anything that they say.
No.
Right? Like I don't think that even if Polyev wins, that we're going to see any changes. I think that
Well, what can he do at this point?
nothing.
That's the problem.
Right?
We're in such a hole.
Oh,
And-
We-
and-
you've
we really
inherited
are.
the house.
And
It's
unfortunately,
been burnt down.
unfortunately, yeah, whoever gets in, even if they are trying their absolute best, they are in a hole digging while it's filling with water.
Yes.
and he'll be judged on how fast.
well,
he
you
dug
said
that
you were
hole.
gonna fix
yeah,
it.
You're gonna fix it.
And unless it's a majority,
Meanwhile, it's
Even
Yeah,
if
but
it was
They still gotta
man.
fight with-
Let's
we've
slow
been in a
down
majority.
here.
We've been in a majority for a year, and nothing has.
We've had the same people for 10 years.
But here's the problem.
Well, that too.
What's
but
better?
I mean, the whole. I'm going to fix everything.
gonna fix
I'm going
it.
to stand up to this guy.
It's
and
only got worse.
Nothing's happened.
Our economy's
We can't
tanking.
do anything though.
No.
No. Can't do anything about it.
The most powerful country that's ever existed in the history of this world is 35 miles right there.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if you're Mike Carney. I'm sure that Mike Carney doesn't want anything to happen to any Canadian, but his hands are pretty.
No, you can't do it.
You really think that guy's trying to like suffer us all
I don't
through
think he
this?
gives a shit about us, man. In my opinion.
Do you
on
think
him, I
Polyev
don't.
does?
I think they're politicians, man. But I mean, I think where the interest
I
lie.
tag Polyev in every post I made,
Mm-hmm.
and I can tell you that that guy in Coburg has no poll on Instagram, but Polyev would. And
should.
right?
Yeah.
Which means that's probably the account that has shut mine down. It's probably when I tag Polyev, is mine's being shut down.
That I got throttled.
Yeah. So how do you feel about that? Do you want to
Oh.
vote for that?
Or you know
because
what?
when I
Or-
tagged the
or
other
it's
one,
anything. Or
when
it's
I tagged
anything.
the other one, nothing happened.
But you
The
know-
numbers were the same.
Tag. Here's an idea. Tag the party in power right now. Tag somebody there.
I did tag Carney,
and-
and the numbers never moved.
Never changed.
They were pumped. I tagged
Interesting.
Polyev twice now,
Okay.
and both times from like thousands and thousands and thousands, like mind-blowing number, to 4. So I don't trust that either.
No, like I said, I
Well,
mean, when it
I
boils
don't
right
think-
down to it, I don't trust what we're being sold, and I don't trust
and
that
it- and
any
it
one of
could
them is
even
But-
gonna
be-
but
do
here's
it could
the-
be
here's
something
the
as
thing.
an
But I
algorithm
really
thing. It could be something as
trust
an
that
algorithm
guy.
thing going like say a conservative post or tag. The algorithm knows these aren't going to do anything, so then it's
it
just
could be-
AI going to throttle it down.
100%. And there was nothing malicious. It was just sharing their post and tagging their name on it
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
my, hey, could you call me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done. So I don't trust the other side either. And here's I don't believe that I don't believe politics of Mike Carney for the most part, but I don't think he's trying to make us all suffer. I think that
I think his own interests are his priority.
I think
yeah,
yes.
but here if he
I
would
think there's
like
personal
central
interest.
banker.
There's
yeah,
personal
totally. But
interests.
I want to. I would like to be a central baker. I would like beer leagues to turn into a huge company where I had all kinds of money, where I could afford you to go bush camping for 6 months, right? No politician is coming to do that for you.
No.
But
If
but
they
here's
did,
the
I wouldn't.
thing.
I wouldn't trust it.
But here's the thing.
Wrong.
Wrong. Mike Carney doesn't get to stay in power unless he helps Canadians. Because at some point we don't vote in prime ministers in this country, and we never have, and we never will. We vote out prime ministers.
Yep.
Poilievre would be prime minister right now if Trudeau hadn't stepped down.
100%.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. And then they placed him where he is. I mean, they had 2 other people in the leadership running that were doing better, and no, you can't qualify.
Yeah.
What was her name, Rosie or?
But here's the thing.
There was 2 of them. There's a woman and a man.
But that's how politics work. Let's just use a little common sense here. They picked the person they thought was going to win, and he destroyed Poilievre in a matter of hours. Like Poilievre had this
In the bag.
done.
Biggest rally
and
in
within
Canadian history.
within 3 days, they Canadians.
Oh, they changed the trajectory.
Canadian,
Big time.
by majority, are liberals in this country by a mile, by population of numbers, and so.
But
They didn't want. They were voting out a prime minister.
He won the popular vote.
Bought the popular vote. So actually,
More
more
people
votes,
did vote for
but
Poilievre.
because of our stupid writing system.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
right.
vote for your MP. And
100
how
people in
many-
Toronto are worth 5,000.
Yeah.
in the rural.
But that's how it works in the United States too, with the electoral
I was just going to
parties.
say
Yeah,
the map of Minneapolis.
Electoral college. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all the stuff going on there right now. If you look at the map of Minneapolis, there are 2 blue dots. The rest of it, red.
Of course. Yep.
So I don't think they're.
Minnesota,
So
sorry, not Minneapolis.
I think
Minneapolis is
that.
a blue dot in a sea of red.
Yeah.
So here's
But who
my
got-
political thought. I'm hoping that Carney, I can tell you, Chris, that if I become prime minister one day, I'm going to look after my interests too. But you would be one of my interests, right? If you vote for me, I'm probably going to give Chris a job, right? I would make you the minister of off-grid living, right? And I would send you out.
It's a big portfolio.
Yeah, right?
Big
Right,
portfolio.
but here's the thing: if nobody goes and checks, right? Would you turn me down at that point? Would you be like, no, Ian, I don't want I don't want that life. I don't want to be the minister of off-grid
You're
living.
asking if I would take essentially a handout to do it as long as no one's going to hold me accountable?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh God, no, I wouldn't feel right doing it. I genuinely mean I would not be comfortable taking something if I don't feel like I earned it.
Huh. Interesting.
Well,
Yeah,
we've
but-
even had our talks on even some of the taxes that we have now. Like personally, I understand how some of the systems we have work.
Jordan,
I know
I'll
that
make you
this
the minister of hockey.
I could do that.
Perfect.
Yeah, but you'd be suspended
I'll
the whole
be
time.
suspended. Yeah.
No. Huh? You can change it. You're
First
the
order of
minister of
business.
hockey.
No suspensions.
Yeah. Jordan Tree.
More fights.
F-bombs are back. F-bombs are back,
100%.
baby.
Yeah.
You've got a quota.
But here's
That
the-
5-year-old kid, go
here's
fight
the-
that other 5-year-old kid.
That's just
Gloves
what
off.
people do. So people look after their friends. It is what humans do. Mike Carney is no different than us. He's just really good at numbers, and he's really good at his job, and that's his job. I've never in my whole life wanted to sit at a desk and learn about how to make money. It's not my thing.
No.
I would drive me nuts. I would rather be a broke fisherman than the Prime Minister of Canada and have $1 billion. But he's really good at that. He needs votes, right? He knows that they'll vote him out if he doesn't do a good job. I don't think he's trying. And here's the thing. It's not the United States. That guy's not that old. He can do 20 years as a prime minister as long as we're all cooking. And we'll all jump on the bandwagon here if all of a sudden our pockets start getting aligned and
Of course.
we will, there's no way that anybody is going to be like, oh my God, you're telling me that the minimum wage in Canada is $55 an hour and gas is 36 cents a liter and we're all doing so well and we're mining our gold. Yep. Everybody will vote Liberal because your other option will be those guys screwed this all up because Mike, whatever his name was, who was our prime minister there? Stephen Harper. He didn't line our pockets. He made her through the 2008
recession,
like he did an all right job.
When this guy was
but
the
I
Bank of Canada.
can't.
But then everything shifted to not financial. It was more fear
Yeah, but
mongering
that's
of
awesome. So
of other policies, which scared us to
Yeah,
another
and
one.
we've made decisions like,
And
what? We
then
don't have any gold
Trudeau
reserves.
didn't
Everyone
get Trudeau
was
didn't get
this.
voted in. Harper got voted out.
We got voted
Yes.
out, right? And then once Trudeau came in, everybody was like, "Yeah, these are great, money everywhere, all these." Different, but then it slowly went down. Oh, this
that
sucks.
was
This
not
sucks.
good.
This sucks. We're gonna vote him out. But then again, smart move.
We
I'm gonna
also
resign.
don't like. Here's the other thing. We don't know. We're not privileged to know what's going behind the table. I'm sure that man's hands are full with what he's doing,
I'm sure.
and I'm sure that he is doing everything he can to make sure that we don't become the 51st state, because there's no war to be have here. The only person.
First time in 100 years, Canada has run war games of what does a U.S. invasion look like?
Right.
2 days.
But here's the only the only chance
2
we
days.
have.
Yeah, no kidding.
24
It
hours.
wouldn't. It
Oh,
wouldn't.
are you going to be
need,
the
like,
51st? If they wanted it, they'd just take it, man.
Yeah.
But so that the only person who's in between us and that is Carney, and like, what? It's not funny, man. It's like we'd already be an American.
That's what I just said.
He's doing an all right job fending off the wolf. Like they're not here.
I feel like he's poking the bear. He's
Yeah, but he has to say
has
no.
to- he has
like,
to-
like, is he going to say yes, whatever you'd like, Mr. Trump? I
in
don't
the
want.
interviews. That's exactly what he's doing.
No,
I
he's-
wore a red tie for you, bud.
Oh, I think it's an impossible position to be into. Like,
Yeah, but
you have
so,
to stand up for Canada unity.
You have to.
But you
What do you
also-
want
But you
them-
can't bend over,
And
right?
we're not, like,
Because one, you're going to lose your job. Two, there could be an issue with American, let's say, takeover, whatever. So you have to say
can't
no, but you also
not-
have to
we-
negotiate.
Yeah, we can't
It's-
offend them
no,
because
it's a terrible position.
Venezuela will take us over without them. So you still have to be friends, and you also have to say that we're not interested in being the 51st state, and you have to say that we're going to protect Greenland. Like, that is very important.
But we also want to make trade
But-
deals with you.
Oh,
and
right,
we also,
like-
it's a very difficult
strategically
position.
It's not
always
just as
been a
easy
long
as like
time,
no,
hey,
and
yeah,
you
should be
listen.
something there.
Yeah, you can't just say
I-
to U.S. "F you." This is how we
Yeah.
are. There's,
because the next morning
know what I
we'll
mean?
wake up and we will be American.
Oh,
So it's
weird.
not as easy. Like,
I don't
man,
think it's a very easy position at all.
I do think that Mr. Carney is a very, very, very smart man. There's no billionaire idiots unless they inherited the money.
True.
He was in charge of the Bank of Canada in 2008, and we did weather that storm very well. And Mr. Harper had great things to say. I didn't lose my job during 2008 because the people who were in charge did a great job. So if he was the head of the Bank of Canada, thank you. I didn't lose my job. It wasn't as bad as the United States. Now, I don't have to, I'm not on either side of the fence here. I have all kinds of liberal friends. I don't hate anybody. I don't think that I'm the smartest man in the world either, and that the politicians should do the politician things. I would imagine that there is some cooperation between Poilievre and Carney just in case.
Sure.
That he has to be in the loop. I don't think Canadians are all right, maybe Trudeau messed things up and got a little power happy. But I don't think that John Chrétien was a bad prime minister.
No.
Life was great.
Things were a lot more closer to center back then on both sides of
But
the aisle.
he was prime minister, I believe, when they brought in the long gun ban and you had to register
Oh,
your
they
shotgun.
tried to bring in the registry. Yeah.
So they didn't try; they did it. But I'm not against making people safe. You know what the thing that scares me the most about becoming the 51st state is that people were going to move north, which means you have to worry about your kid going to school, and you have to worry about It sounds real awesome
I just
to
don't
be
like
like,
a lot of
well,
people in general, so the less people that I see, the
But
better.
they're-
So already
like-
you're getting real crowded for me.
Yeah.
they're not like he's not just going to. We're not going to become the 51st state and things stay the same. He's going to invite them up there.
Sure.
Because his problems down there would look great in Sault Ste. Marie. Because that's way far, like, read the writing on the paper. I would think that, I would say that, like, Poilievre, if he's a decent human being, would be, like, telling Carney behind the scenes, like, this is how I would deal with them. I'm just giving you what I heard. And if they're not, none of them are helping Canada. Work together.
Well, and I think that's the biggest.
And
when
you know what?
When you say helping Canada, I think, and I don't care what political party you vote for. Like, I have my sides, and everyone has their opinions, whatever.
Yeah.
My biggest thing, and I've told my kids this, is obviously economically we're in a tough spot. Things are getting expensive.
Yeah.
And I hate when things are like, well, this is going up, this is going up. But well, guess what? We also just threw $500 million at this country's other countries.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Yeah. I don't like
foreign aid.
I've told my kids, I said, you know what? Always take care of yourself, then take care of your neighbor.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with helping your neighbor. But when your house is on fire and your neighbor's house is on fire, you got to put your house out first.
Yeah, your oxygen mask
Absolutely.
before your kids.
For sure.
Right? If you're starving,
How are you supposed to give food? We got
you
2 out of 10
you
people
can't give
who
your
are in the
neighbors
food bank.
For sure.
starving. You can
And
give them
the-
a little bit, but don't be like, hey, kids, I know you're hungry and you're starving. The neighbors are getting the entire Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
they're hungry
Well,
too.
again,
And, but
2
we
out of
also
10
don't
people
know.
in Canada are going to food banks right now every month, and they also just redesignated a lot of what was it? Oh, I'd have to look up the number, but thousands upon thousands of churches have lost their charity status, essentially, that operated as food banks that are no longer going to be able to do
Churches
so.
are closing, period, because people they go and they can't make those donations to the donation
Yeah.
box because they can't afford $5. They can't afford $10.
So here's the other thing. Let's just throw this out there. I'm sure that there is some unwisely world spending. But how do we know that that check that went to this wasn't just a cover up to do something that we really needed help with in this country? Like,
We need transparency on that, but foreign aid is
yeah,
one
but
of
you,
the worst
but you,
ways
no,
for money
no, but
getting
you
embezzled.
can't have transparency because we're fighting a war against the CIA, right? Like you can't just give, and I'm not saying like there is a possibility that they write a check in Guatemala and it didn't go to something stupid. It went to somebody who was trying to get something that we need out of China to make a side deal. That's their job. We have to trust that. Because, roll your eyes all you want. Stephen Harper gave tons of money away. We can go start.
All of them have.
Yeah.
But we don't know what the money is actually going to, right?
No, we don't.
Was it
we
the
don't.
gesture?
And
Stephen
we-
Harper actually balanced the budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a budget surplus when he was here.
Yeah, he left with a surplus.
And then Trudeau just...
Yeah.
I can spend
So,
that.
yeah.
More
But
debt than
Trudeau
everyone
didn't help
before him
anybody.
combined.
We're past Trudeau. Trudeau
Yeah.
is not a thing anymore.
Well,
He
this
is
guy's just
busy
doubled
with,
what he did.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think that that's true.
Oh,
I don't
threw a
think
lot
that.
of
I don't
numbers
think
in there,
that.
man.
I think that this country feels differently than it did in Trudeau. I never hear people complain about Carney.
I do every day.
Yeah, I know. Just like I don't hear that every day. I don't hear.
I
it
think
very
it's
often.
more... they complain about liberals than actually Carney.
Do you really believe
think
we'd
it's
be in
policy.
any
It's policy
different
rather than
circumstance if
person.
Poilievre was in charge?
No, I just said I don't think that even they could fix what's happened, man. I don't. In the state that we're in, I honestly don't think. I mean, maybe curb the spending, stop increasing the deficit more,
but-
stop
Again.
pushing inflation more.
But they
we're
can't stop
accelerating
that
into the crash
because we're at the mercy of him.
Yeah, but always.
Do you know
pushing,
how
oh, it's
infl-
this and this and this? Well, I mean, you were hired to take care of us, and
Yeah, but you can't take
hasn't
care of
happened.
us. So who's our largest
well,
trading
then are
partner?
we really sovereign?
Who's our largest trading partner?
U.S. 80% of our exports go to the U.S. 67% of what
so-
we need
okay,
comes from them.
perfect.
So we should be
So-
on good terms with them.
But he is not on good terms with us, Chris. He doesn't want us to be.
No,
a
his
sovereign
priority
country.
is him and them, and he's doing his thing. And
But we have no way to do that here.
No.
We're not America.
no,
And also, you
So,
you
like-
can't
like-
fault him for it. Like as much
He's
as
not-
people,
you know what?
as much as people hate like what he's like.
Since I was
No,
a
it's
little,
his job,
since
right?
I was a little
100%.
kid, I knew
would
they were protecting
love-
us.
I would
yeah.
love
Oh, yeah.
for.
We have to pay for that.
I would
Yeah.
love for our leaders to actually have the balls to say, "Guess what? I'm doing this and I'm doing this." Oh, we don't like that. Fuck.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. Like he's as
He's hired to do what he's doing.
He's hired to do what he's doing, and yes, his interest is in the U.S. and I totally agree with that.
Yeah, it sucks for us.
The way he's doing it, not great. You know,
No, but he has to do it. Somebody was
But he
going
has
to
to.
do it at some point.
yeah,
Yes.
I would love.
That's my point.
For like this whole elbows
So it-
up
it-
thing. Yeah, sounded cool. Oh, this is how we're gonna combat it. It didn't happen. It's not. It's,
I
Elbows
don't.
down, ass up
I
at this
think
point.
that our government doesn't have we don't have very
So-
many negotiating tools. Because if you say no, he's just going to come and take it.
yeah, we don't have.
Yeah.
We every day that we remain Canadians is probably just a roll of the dice at this point because he doesn't need anybody's permission.
Nope.
And NATO is not coming to
Well, that was
Do
one
you
of the
re-
things
do
they
you
were
really-
saying about Greenland was like, okay, well, do you think he was really going to do that? Because yeah, it is
No.
strategic a spot, or was he just ruffling feathers enough to make
Oh,
somebody
he does
go,
that.
the UN,
100%.
we're going to put troops
Oh,
there.
no,
He's
his-
like, oh, so you're doing what I was going to do?
The way
cool.
The way
I guess I'm
his-
done
Yeah,
here.
His tactics are
but they
super
didn't-
smart.
Yeah, punching
They're-
people
but
in the nose because he's
they-
a businessman.
They only
Super
put
smart.
troops there to say that they were there. They weren't going to war with the United States. There's
No.
nobody going to war with the United States. Even if let's say they start rolling I don't believe that England is not going to fire upon the United States to save us.
No.
That would be a bad move, because he will retaliate, and all of Europe will be the United States.
Yep.
So,
If they wanted to park 100,000 Americans in Greenland right now and vote for it to become part of the states,
they
guess
were
what?
just making a stand to say, "Hey,
he'll say that.
there's
It's-
10 troops here."
It's
It's
hyperbolic.
literally a bluff.
but
It's literally a bluff.
Yes.
Because, well, even look at us. I'm going to put 100% tariffs on this, unless you get rid
Yeah.
of this bill.
Yep.
And then we get rid of the bill. And he's like, okay, just
right,
joking.
cool.
Thanks, bye.
But that's
It's
he has all the
threat-
cards.
Called your
yeah,
bluff.
The threat is there.
His pile of chips are
He's
this.
peeking over it.
and you
Super
have
smart. Yeah,
two.
it's
and,
super smart.
And you go,
Yeah,
I'm going to
he's-
go all in.
he's
He
whatever
goes,
the policies
He's
are.
buying
Go ahead.
the pot every
Go
hand.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
super
What
smart.
are you going to say? What are you going to do?
It's scary. Like,
I
like
will invade you.
I think that the only way Canadians.
Okay.
We should probably
At
just
this
err
point,
on the
you're
side
already
of
calling
caution.
the shots for
and
us.
he was like, I was never going to invade.
I would,
Yeah.
I would hope that we're probably in such a predicament here in Canada right now. I hope that everybody just like works together. Like, it doesn't matter what color your lawn sign says. If we're not all in this together, we're going to lose this. I really believe that all the politicians should like step aside and man, you got to work together.
Yep.
Like, I really think that Polyev probably has some insight that Carney needs, and like, I would hope too that like if Polyev won the next election, that we need Mike Carney to tell Polyev everything.
Oh,
But if the
I'd hope
Green-
there'd be some collaboration there, right?
economical-
But I
yeah.
mean, yeah, I'd love to stop
We
seeing,
gotta-
okay, more
we gotta stop
censorship
this.
bills, C8, C9, all of these. Why? No. Stop.
Yeah, but that's the world. It's not going
Well,
to
that's
stop.
just Canada right now, man. And I
Yeah, but
don't like
England has.
There's
strict-
England is what the most people arrested for online social media posts.
Yeah.
Like thousands of people.
think we need to get back
oh,
to
you
common
tweeted
sense.
this, and someone might
Yeah.
take that as
Less-
offensive or hurtful, so you're going to
Yeah,
jail for 2 years.
We need common sense. We need less pet projects. We need less hurt feelings.
Yeah.
Just
Stop
because,
spending
just
so
because your feelings are hurt,
frivolously.
just because you have a difference
fun
of
to
opinion
spend
doesn't mean you're
frivolously.
right.
Hey,
Right?
That's right.
it's fun to spend.
Other people's money.
Giddy up.
You sound like a politician.
But yeah, you're right. We just using, but we're all in this together.
We should need to back up to
you don't.
common sense. Like I said, common sense. Less pet projects. Like, can we focus? Like, can we focus on the country before we start? Let's create another
Rebuilding
bureau.
Ukraine.
Let's start another thing. Let's throw $1 million here, $1 million here. Oh, guess what? We got to raise your tax. Like, can we just focus on getting your house whole?
Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
your house
yeah.
whole. And then, because I
And-
would
and-
love
That
to
whole
help.
serving from an
Again,
empty
I
vessel.
would love to help my neighbor. I love
Yeah.
helping people. I love giving away
Yeah,
free
yeah.
stuff.
I wish
do
I'd be in a
too.
position to do it.
whatever, right? But again, when my nose is just above the water and I'm
How are you
soaking
supposed
in
to?
the sea level,
That's my point. Hey, yeah, would I like to see
don't
people
add
in Ukraine
another
help?
don't add another
Absolutely.
cup to the ocean.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
Pour more gas on the fire.
but get my feet above water 100%. I'm
Yeah.
helping you out, and I'm helping you out real good.
Yep.
Because that makes me feel good.
Sure.
Right.
Any
Sure.
big things
When
coming
When you're
this
in a
week?
position when you can.
Big things? You got any big things coming this week?
Ice fishing.
More fishing.
Where are we going? You're going to Mexico. You're going to drop the
2
team.
weeks.
Yeah.
Big ice fishing
gonna
down in
be
Mexico.
so-
Yeah, a lot of good
Oh,
ice
good,
fishing
dude.
down there.
I can't
Here
wait.
we go. Here we go.
I
Here we go.
can't
More
wait.
wet
Straight out
ice.
of a bucket of Corona.
Wet ice. Yes.
Here come the Instagram photos.
Caught another one.
Now,
when
speaking
I
of
w-
big things, though, I mean, we just said before we started here,
You're
a
looking-
month, buddy.
Yeah,
The second
let's
you
end
walk
on
down those
this.
stairs, holy crap!
I've noticed.
What a
you.
change!
You
Good
still
for
haven't
you.
weighed yourself, eh?
Good for
No.
you. You need to.
Do you want to?
No.
Look how happy he looks.
Do you want to weigh
No,
yourself?
should be.
no, I don't because I
could fit in that sweater with you.
When I start seeing a difference, like because you said we talked about this, I see myself in the mirror every day.
Yeah,
I don't see.
You'll never see a difference.
buddy.
though.
We got to pull.
I'll
You'll
go,
never
I'm,
from
I go to my
golfing last
mother-in-law's
year.
this week there and have a look.
You'll never
Yeah,
see
what?
it. You'll
I gotta
never,
go
you'll never see a
upstairs.
daily change.
I don't wanna know right now.
You need
Why?
you need the
Because
before.
Why are- what are you afraid
2
of?
months ago.
Progress.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you'll never see.
What are you
it.
afraid
I
of?
don't want to know.
Why?
How do you feel?
Just do it.
In case I disappoint myself.
You're not
You're
disappointing
not,
yourself.
buddy. You should be fucking proud of
Dude.
yourself.
Man, like,
And if-
have we
month-
not get to the point yet where 95% of the things that are like going on in your head aren't even a real thing? It's not even something.
No.
to
Dave's
worry
not here,
about.
man.
We had to talk about it, overthink everything.
Yeah.
You?
Like,
Well, let's just say you did, and you were disappointed. What's the game plan after that?
Go harder.
Keep going.
Keep going.
What do you think? What do you think
Oh
you win?
no! Ammunition?
Oh, the worst thing you could do is.
What do you think you
I
win?
think I'm probably down at least 10.
Yeah.
awesome.
10 what?
10 pounds.
From no, you're way
You're
down.
way more than 10.
More than 10 pounds.
Way more.
You're
Yeah?
delusional.
Yeah, bro.
You don't think if you weighed
is-
yourself
remember
and then
what did we
you'd
say?
be a little more
What do we say?
motivated?
You even if you didn't tell anyone, you should weigh yourself
Yeah.
when you start. Even if you don't care. Buddy.
I know how much I was when I started.
Okay.
So
okay.
what are you so scared about?
So you have the number.
I don't know. I
You-
don't. I
you
think-
never
I
have
think-
to share
you're
it
gonna
just
weigh.
for you.
Stephanie, if he doesn't weigh himself, he's not going home.
So when you started this, you have a goal. So how do you
160.
So how do you know what that goal is if there's no quantitative measure?
8-pack.
Right.
Yeah.
Is the goal just to
Do you
have
not feel like if you
the
went
shirt fit
upstairs
better,
and
or,
you'd shed
like,
more,
this is
so
getting
10
baggy on this
pounds,
one.
you think you've lost 10 pounds. Like, let's say you lost 12 pounds. Do you not think you'd have a little more motivation to like step the game
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
It'll go a lot quicker the more like
The more
Yeah.
fuel
the
you
more
have.
the more calories you're burning, the more you're getting up. You're probably burning a ton. Just ice fishing.
I think
When
it
you
go
go,
both ways.
like, listen, when you're in
you have a
Mexico,
positive result or
you
a
should
negative
have
result.
no
No matter
excuse not
what,
to do 10,000 steps a
something,
day.
right?
10 kilometers around the resort, no problem. Put that phone, bring a nice pair of walking shoes.
In Mexico,
Yeah.
don't go
Like-
off the resort, maybe.
Pardon?
Don't go off
No, the
maybe
resort's
in
pretty
No,
big.
no,
I
but
can walk. I
be
can
able
walk
to
around the
in the
resort.
fence.
Yeah.
In the fence, Craig.
Inside the fence.
You used to be able to
should be able
walk
to get
around.
10K.
Oh, Mexico, you used to be able to walk around.
He should be able to get 10K around that every
Oh,
day.
yeah.
No
How
problem.
big's the resort? I haven't done Mexico actually. I've
Oh, they're huge.
done
I've
Jamaica
never done
and
Mexico
Dominican.
either.
But like
Mexico's
even
legit.
if you
Yeah, I love
even
Mexico.
if it's just the beach, you can walk back and forth across the beach,
Yeah.
and you will burn. You can
Dude,
get
walking
10K.
in the sand, you are gonna feel it.
You, like,
Oh yeah, in the
you
sand.
can be in a
100%.
prison
Like you've been
cell and
going
get
uphill all
10K
day.
out of a
Enjoy the
prison cell
scenery.
if you walk it enough. Right? But listen,
Yeah.
well, like we're gonna weigh you when we get off here.
All right.
And like
Just
man,
before and after the trip.
the more exercise you do, like walking in the snow with all that clothes on, ice fishing,
Hauling gear.
Sweating.
Oh,
Like, I was hot
yeah.
most of the day.
Yeah.
the more you do that, the more calories you're burning.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the less calories you're eating and the less crap, the faster you're going to shed it. I'll guarantee you're way down past 10 pounds.
100%. 100%.
You can just see it. We can see it in your face.
see in your face. Well, what did I say with your sweater? I could fit in that with you, man.
Yeah.
100%. Look at
Do
it.
it.
That,
Yeah.
Do it. Let's do
Is
it.
that
Right?
an extra large?
That's an extra large.
Next
What
on the
was
Really
that?
Good Podcast.
When was the last time you wore extra large? And you think you lost 10 pounds?
Buddy.
It's like baggy extra large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Stephanie said, too.
Like,
yeah,
like,
Look at that.
A month, man. A month. You've been crushing it.
like I'm telling you.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
You've done really well.
Well,
And I think that like the more you watch the weight slide off, the more motivated you're going to do to
That's
do more.
What Jordan said.
100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do.
Yep.
I weighed
Snowball effect.
I weighed myself
On Armour Hill.
5 times a day. I can tell you that if I walk 10K in the summer and it's like 30 degrees out, I'll lose 6 pounds on the walk just in sweat.
Oh,
and
water, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
The healthier
yeah.
you are, the more you sweat. We talked about like
Changes
having
your
a dump
metabolism.
today,
Your
like how it
metabolism changes.
changes. Like, do you know what I mean? Like things are changing.
That's why when
you
you're
ramp up
actually
your
having,
metabolism, it's gonna burn. It's gonna burn
It'll
the same amount
melt.
of stuff faster. So
Yeah.
you can eat the same meal. a
that's
month
why if
ago
you are
versus
tracking
now.
it, it's important to do it at the same time every day. Like first thing when you wake up, empty stomach, haven't done anything, that's when you do it every day if you want to actually have the most accurate, consistent results in order to see how you're doing, right? Like if you get up and you drank back a coffee and had eggs and everything, like, well, you're weighing that stuff too. Right? Or
Yeah.
before a workout, after a workout. I got buddies that, when they're in prep, they're getting ready to get on stage. Yeah.
you
Before
always,
and
you
after
always
a
weigh
workout.
lighter in the morning too. You know
Yes, you
that?
do.
Yeah,
All the time.
I
As soon as I wake up, I'll
Yeah,
be
you're
5
not full
pounds
of
heavy.
food, man.
I'll
Full of shit,
before
yeah.
walks lots of times. I just weighed myself to
that.
see how
Verbally.
much changed.
Yeah, no,
How much?
No, I don't mean.
I was really
I don't mean
sweating.
physically. I mean verbally.
Like 6
Mentally.
pounds on a really hot day. I'll bet you when I did the 35K,
Buddy.
I bought like
We should have weighed you before and after. I said it
it
that
was.
day.
I can't even tell you how much.
And
I
how many
sweat.
water bottles did you muck back? And
Tons. And
Gatorades?
I think I don't think I stopped to pee.
No.
A couple Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Just keep
Granola
'em
bars.
going.
Well, hey, speaking
And
of
here's
that,
the other thing.
not
Like,
so-
why don't you set goals so that you weigh yourself and you're like the next when I get to here, treat yourself,
yeah,
man.
I'm gonna have it.
It's important to treat yourself. Like,
We're going to the Cheesecake Factory.
I actually had a slice of pizza the other night.
How could you?
no, was it good?
cut it. Cut the feed. Cut the feed.
It was a veggie. It was like that wasn't like your pepperoni and all your
Okay.
whatever.
How did
It
you
was good.
feel eating it?
Feel good?
I felt kind of guilty eating it.
No,
I don't mean emotionally. I mean, how did you feel like digesting it?
Here's the thing.
I felt full really quick.
Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
your
That's my
stomach's
question.
shrinking.
Well, your stomach, not just your stomach, but you're feeling satiated because
Your
you're not
body
just
wouldn't.
eating for eating. Your body's going, I've got lots,
Yeah,
thanks.
yeah. There's
or
nothing
you'll
wrong.
lose interest. I knew
Yeah.
somebody that they went 3 years, no sugar, none. And then their guilty pleasure was, I think it was Mars bars or Snickers bars.
Yeah.
I'm going to treat myself up to 3 years. Yeah. Took a bite of it, went, ugh. Oh God, that's sweet. What
Yeah,
was
yeah,
I
I
doing?
know.
You know,
that
but you know
too.
that's okay, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
I
sickly
would
sweet. But,
rather see someone have like a weekly or even like a treat every couple days. Like, I don't mean a
The
treat.
idea
sure,
that you're
I mean
never going to
something.
have it again
Work
is
towards.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
yeah.
a goal, that's your reward,
Yeah,
right?
If you're being that strict with yourself, you're being militant with
You'll
yourself.
never,
you
like-
need to have a life that you're
Yeah.
okay and comfortable and
Yeah.
happy living.
And,
And if
and
that
here's the other thing.
particular
You,
thing makes you happy, whatever it is, food, whatever, anything. If that's your
yeah,
reward,
but you
Moderation.
have to be in
your
order to
goal.
have a real lifestyle change. Like I can say that, like in December, on a Saturday night, I had 2 cigarettes. Only because I wanted to make sure that I was
You're done with it. Yeah.
right? Because I thought if I get up the next
I do
morning,
that after like 9
if,
beers.
like,
yeah, 9 is that is. the
but you
limit.
know what I mean? Like if
That is the
I
limit.
couldn't get up the next morning and be like I'm not smoking, you know what? I can tell you that January I never had one single alcoholic beverage.
No.
And it's not only I haven't quit drinking.
No, you just didn't
It
want to
just-
go for a drink, man.
It didn't fit in my life.
So up at the cottage.
And that's a big different change. Here's today's February 1st.
Yes.
If you went 1 month with no, like on the same eating and you didn't smoke for a month, on March 1st, we could go get the biggest, dirtiest slice of pizza and you would
And a cigar.
You would taste things.
You're gonna
that
smoke
you've
this whole pack of
never
cigarettes
tasted
right
before.
now.
Yeah.
Like I taste food like food is so much better.
Yeah.
Like you would have that piece of pizza, and not only will you have earned it, it will taste better than any pizza you've ever had in your life. You will taste the sauce, hit the fatty pepperoni and that mozzarella, and you will be able to tell the difference
And have
between.
that pizza.
We're taking him to Tuscan Wolf.
Yeah, you would blow your mind.
What was
But it man, you should weigh yourself and set goals and have cheat days. It's not, your body is going to get to the point where it burns through that stuff so fast because it's not holding on to it.
You're on the journey.
I
man.
went like a year eating super healthy and super clean, and like I eat Ruffles chips sometimes. Like I've big day on the ice, did all
Bag
this.
of sour candy.
Right, yeah. If I walk 10K, I get a bag of sour candies.
Sure.
Like I'll burn through it.
You enjoy it, and
Yeah.
it's moderation. It's all about
and
moderation.
that's when it becomes a lifestyle. Like
Yeah.
right now, you're just quitting. Right, you're in quit stage. This is not your life yet.
No.
And you want to have pizza.
This is the correct course,
right?
yeah.
You want to have a scoop of ice.
It's,
I
yeah,
used
it's not
to eat
water
ice
and
cream
rice cakes
every
for the
night.
rest of your life. 'cause
You
you'd
know
be
what?
Miserable.
If I go and get like a tub of 1 liter ice cream, as soon as that tub it's gone, whether it's one night or 3 weeks, I'm not buying more.
Seamus asked me last night, Dad, do we have any ice cream?
Oh, I love
I'm
ice
like,
cream.
I don't think so, buddy. Go take a look in the freezer. No, there's none here. Okay.
Actually, the kids were eating.
He ended up making himself an egg sandwich anyways
McFlurries
because
last
he
night.
he was just
He's hungry.
I was
yeah.
like,
He was
oh.
hungry. It's like he
He
was looking for
needed
something
to
sweet.
Scratch an itch.
100%. But he went and made himself an egg sandwich and the dog bag for it, and everything was hunky dory. But he didn't.
5-5
Yeah.
overtime on the Classic in Tampa. That's
That being
great,
said,
dude.
my girlfriend and I went.
Shout
and
out
picked
to-
up,
Stadium series.
We picked up a place in Oshawa. I haven't tried it yet, but it's Uncle Fluffy cheesecake. Have you seen this?
I've heard of them.
Buddy, Google
I don't
it.
like cheesecake.
I love cheesecake.
I don't.
Dude,
Not
I will
My
de-
girlfriend
I will
makes
destroy-
wicked cheesecake.
I will
Really?
destroy
muck
cheesecake.
bag of cheesecake.
I like
Like a
I'm a
lab.
big fan of cream cheese.
Apple
I just
crisp.
don't
Oh,
like.
no,
Oh,
I
I
will-
like apple
I will-
crisp.
apple crisp.
Yeah,
If
I'm not a
somebody
big
put
sweets
out,
guy.
like,
the sour.
No, me neither.
The sour thing is like its own thing. Like I'm not a
don't-
chocolate guy or anything.
I don't eat sweets at all. Ever.
Yeah.
Like I might have like 2 chocolate chip cookies every once a week.
I do
maybe.
like
I'll just
Sour
take
Patch
one of those.
Kids.
But other than that, like I'm not a sweet person.
Really?
Like kids will be like, oh, we're gonna get some candy, or my wife's go to Bulk Bar and get a bag
yeah.
of candy. I'm like, no.
I used to be a big
can't do sugar.
chocolate covered raisins guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
I like
can't have
chocolate-covered
peanut-
almonds.
I can't have
Yeah.
almonds.
Chocolate
right?
covered
know.
coffee beans.
Yes.
So good.
Yeah, the Ghirardelli
Really?
chocolate covered
Ever had
espresso.
No.
chocolate covered espresso beans?
No.
All right, next
Okay,
Sunday.
yeah,
Dude,
I'm
I'm
in.
bringing some.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm in.
man.
I'm in. Okay, let's do final thoughts. It's getting late.
Yeah. All right.
I gotta watch that video.
Don't sweat the small things. Worry about what you can control about. Don't try not to let yourself worry about things that are just not anything you can do about. You know, try and put focus into what you actually have some say in.
Control over.
Otherwise, you're just sweating about stuff, stressing yourself out for what? For what?
Yeah. I'm bad for that too.
Oh, we all are. We all are. But keep it. Yeah, try and keep that perspective. You know.
Sometimes you got to spend an hour explaining to Craig how you're just trying to help him, and that you've got this all looked after, and he's throwing out like, "But what if this happens?" You don't have to worry about it. I'm doing it.
It'll work.
Shut
or
up
it
and get in the
won't.
truck.
Yeah, that should be the best advice you got this year. Shut up and get in the truck.
What if it doesn't work? Well, then I guess it doesn't work. It'll work or it won't. One of those.
What's the worst thing to happen? I didn't realize that. Like, I worry about the silliest things, and I'm going to change that too. After yeah. Jordan, final thought.
Final thoughts. Good question.
Is that a cake?
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to speak your mind and stand up for what you believe in. Unless
Philip.
unless they're wearing black and white stripes and you get a suspension for for a few weeks.
Yeah, the
But even
glasses
after that,
thing
don't be
never
afraid
goes
of
well.
getting
That was
suspended.
good. There's no glasses.
Oh, you know what? The kids were like, "That's awesome." Even the coach was like, "That was a super good shirt."
Clever.
Yeah. It's like mouth guard. I'm like, "Those are your glasses."
Yeah.
Name, please.
Ian West.
Pay attention to the small things. They'll save you time and effort.
Little
You
details.
did say that.
Details.
Yes.
and details.
Tie a fluorocarbon leader on and a clip.
And preparation.
Yeah,
If you
you-
do it before you go, you won't do it with numb
Your
fingers.
hands won't be so cold.
Yeah, you'll be tying lines
Snap,
all
snap,
night.
done.
Yeah.
And,
All night tonight.
Use an ice scoop, not your bare hand skits.
My final thought, throw stuff out in the universe. Say things that you want to do out loud. Say things that you want to have in life out loud. Say things that you want to catch out loud. And eventually, they'll come back to you. I'm telling
like a
it sounds like a
32-foot ice
grain
hut,
thing.
right?
Yeah. You just keep throwing it out there, and eventually the right person will hear it, and it'll come back. And it's kind of
You know,
like
it'll-
a,
That fish will
like
bite.
a
I think
boom.
it'll be like October 1st, just like or the start of the rut. He'll be like, "So I'm still thinking about that ice hut." Yeah,
No, you
that
know
ice
what?
hut.
Here's the
Where
other
do I
thing I
park
like.
it?
Those ice huts that lower down, they're also summer campers. They come with air conditioning.
They better be.
Yeah.
All the windows open up.
I'm
blinds,
looking
yeah.
to have one for October 1st to go to that island in New York State and
Oh,
bag a
buddy.
couple beers
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the old
yeah,
bow
yeah.
hunt. Boom.
Yeah.
Kids,
There's some interesting stuff.
have a great week. Let's all jump in here as Canadians and make it happen. That's all we can do. Be friendly. Enjoy the week. We'll be back next Sunday, 8 p.m. Craig, you're still here next week?
Yes.
Perfect. We're going to do a little jiggy this week. 2 videos coming up as soon as I get off the ice and edit them. Knoxville, good work tonight. You did good, buddy.
Proud of you.
Rate, review, leave a comment, subscribe if you're still with us. Thank you.
See you next week.